Hi. We're early, but I'm got terrible keybinds from my transitions. Hold on. Too funny. The ad is quite literally still going on. This is supposed to be starting soon still. I need to change those. Why are they just numbers? Why did I do that to myself? Did I think I was just never going to type? Too loud to hear you? Probably. Because, yeah, we're not supposed to be on the screen, so probably. No, I know. I'm aware. Where the fuck? Hello? Where's... There it is. No, I'm aware. Yeah, no, I'm not supposed to be on this page. No, yeah, no, I was supposed to have another 40 seconds. Joke's on me. Hold on, I need to fix those keybinds right now before I... You hear now? You know what's supposed to hear me! I did that to myself. Pass me's a bitch for doing that. Let's see. Why did I make it 1? Why do I hate myself? I can change that. Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. Hold on. It shouldn't be that key. It should be... shouldn't be that key either. Should be... Let's make it that key. There we go. That makes more fucking sense. Jesus. We're gonna stay here for a sec before the ad, till the ad's finished, because I'm early. I'm just trying to finish my post, but turns out you cannot hit the 1 button without transitioning to your next scene. And I'm like, well, that's my own fault. There's the William Kellogg information, as if I care. Let's see. Well, wait. With the idea to sell cornflakes while working at a hospital? I like how Janet offers no context. Like, what was the connection? Anyway. Hello all. How was your week? I say week, but it's Monday. You know what I mean? How was the last 5 days? I last streamed on Monday, right? How was it? Yeah, how was the last week? I last streamed on Monday. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my god, this has been a long week. I feel like I have been traveling so goddamn much because every day has been like some kind of drive. Whew. I'm glad to be home. I'm glad to be settled. I'm also really glad that I don't have to spend any more money on gas because, girl, I'm broke. Them to help people resist. No, that can't be true, Emma. That's not real? Also, that's yeah, that word can be allowed. That can't be true. Is that true? No, I'm Googling this. Hold on. Really? Cornflakes? Invented. Hold on. I need to see this. I need to. When Henry Kellogg and his brother in the Battle Creek Sanitarium, they originally created as a breakfast food for patients who had indigestion. Cereal was initially made with indigestion. I don't think that's the same thing. What do you mean? There's a history. There's some still disagreement over who was involved in the discovery, blah, blah, blah. According to others, John had the idea in a dream? That's crazy. A patent for flake cereal. Okay. Literally nothing here about any of this. Plain bland food could discourage master. Where are you getting that though? Where is that coming from? Another impure practice? Oh, that sounds about right though. Preventing cornflake. Not the sole reason. Yeah, I can't imagine. Google? But wait, was it the AI summary though? Because I'm gonna be honest, that thing's smoking something most of the time. Was it that part? And also, what were your search terms? Because that also matters. Here we go. Hold on. Here we go. There is a disputed claim that cornflakes were intended to suppress sexual desire. Kellogg did promote a simple, pure, and unstimulating diet for that reason, but the marketing and patent on cornflakes made no mention of it. Okay, so it's just like believed. It's a disputed claim. Honestly, though, I could see it only on that side if the complaint is plain, because I genuinely cannot think of a more fucking bland cereal than cornflakes. Except for maybe Wheaties. Wheaties are pretty fucking bland too. Was he responsible for those? Because that would also make sense. Because otherwise, yeah. Literally the cereal of party poopers. The what? What? Invasive remedy, then, for example, the what? Prescribed biological living and a bland diet, including his special. Okay, but that's one article from JSTOR, which I'm not saying is not valid. It is. It's a academic journal source. It is, but it's also just one article. I also am I'm loving that only because someone actually spent the time to make an entire article about that quote unquote disputed claim. Like they've done research into it to write an entire article. That's amazing. Cornflake product living. Yeah. Hi, books. How you doing? Leaving out the original claim that it would correct. Even his brother was like, that ain't gonna sell. That ain't gonna sell, right? His brother was like, nah, you know what sells? Sex. Sex sells. He was like, nah, this ain't gonna work. Going about it all wrong there, buddy. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me finish this. Let me finish this Blue Sky post because I fucked up and started early. What did I walk into? We're debating Janet's trivia. Well, not debating. Shouldn't say debating. It's not. We're expanding on Janet's trivia prompt from the starting student screen. Mr. Kellogg was really fucking boring, and I pity his wife. Let's see. Gotcha. That is the idea. Yeah. I will be so transparent though. Okay, we're good. We get it. We're good. Let's see. Let me finish this fucking Blue Sky post. What are we doing this week? What are we doing this week? We're doing reverse. We're doing reverse. We're doing shit today. I don't know what we're doing. We're doing a little bit of everything today because I am very behind. We're doing reverse this week. We're doing Fields of Mystria because honestly, I need something fucking slow paced and chill because I have been stressed and I just want to fucking vibe. In reverse, oh yeah, which ones, books? Which ones are you billing? I also want to show you guys something. I realize not everybody plays Love and Deep Space, but I posted it a little bit in the Discord. I want to show a Protocore cleanup and what that looks like because I have started using the Protocore Raider and what that means to build memories in Love and Deep Space so that for combat. Just because I think it's interesting, and I find that a lot of people struggle with protocores, and so I think it might be a good little FYI of like how people have been building stuff and how it works. Because it is a little confusing, considering how teams are built in that game. It can be a little confusing. Catching up in reverse 9 and Fields of Mystria this week. But girl, and I got Noir, so building here. Very nice. I'm gonna be so honest. I was pulling for Noir, and I stopped as soon as I saw that Ulrich is coming. And I was like, oh, I don't even give a fuck what Ulrich does. I don't care. I want him. I need him. He makes me laugh, and I enjoy him. And I'm like, I'm pulling for Ulrich. So I stopped, and I immediately am starting save. Because I did get Liquor Girl. I did get her. She's built, she's stacked, she's ready to go. But I'm saving because Ulrich. Yeah. I really wanted Noir just because I kind of wanted all the film characters, but I can only assume she'll be back. I can only assume. But first, let's check out. Oh fuck. Out. Anime North goodies. I will be so transparent. I overspent this weekend by a lot. Like by a lot. A lot. I genuinely thought because I had spent so much at Anime Ottawa, I'm like, I'll be fine. It'll be fine because I got everything I wanted. Man-made Ottawa. Wrong. Incorrect. I bought so much more art this time. It's not even funny. I can't wait to show you. I'm excited. I think you guys will like it too, but fuck. I played myself. So I will be very much be the working poor this month. Or, well, month and a little bit, I guess. For the next little bit, you will not be seeing me swipe in any games. I am on a strict catch-up budget because I must pay for my crimes against myself. There we go. Let me grab this because I'm going to copy it to Twitter. Your reverse twin is becoming playable? My reverse twin? Wait, who's my reverse twin? Wait. Right now I was playing Fantasy Life, The Girl Who Steals Time. I have no idea what game that is. I've never even heard of that game. Ultraviolet Lark, and your reverse twin is becoming. Who's my reverse twin? Who does that mean? Becoming playable. Becoming. Who is this? Oh, look, Parasist. Wait, is she? Is she? Sorry, that was like right into the mic. I'm so sorry. Is she? Wait, she's coming back in the story then? I didn't expect them to circle back that fast. Really? Wow. Okay. She looks like, yeah, no, she does. She absolutely does. My brain went to like Soup and stuff, and I'm like, well, what character likes Soup, and what character, you know? I was trying to do the math, and I wasn't getting there, but that makes, oh, I get it. Oh, interesting. Very interesting, actually. That was really, I'm gonna be so honest. She doesn't look like a playable character. Is she gonna get like a makeover? Because I'm gonna be real, her design is it's very NPC. Okay, there we go. The posts are out. We're good. Okay. Let me get my hand cam set up. There we go. Maybe game screen. Oh no, that can go away. That's not supposed to be here. Mobile game hide. We might do that later. We might do Love and T-Space after this. For Protocors. But what am I looking for? Game sources. Hand cam. Hello? Oh, that's the wrong. Yep, that's why. That's the wrong room. That's the wrong link. Time sadness. We're gonna grab that one. Hello? Remember last time when the link was not great? I don't know if it's doing that again. I don't know what's going on. But we'll try it. Yes. Is her name Mulder? Yeah, I think so. I'm confused her that. And Mulder sounds right. Mulder sounds correct. Bear with me. That's annoying. Okay. What the fuck? So I have the preview on my desktop. Why again? It did this last time. What were we doing? Were we doing bookbinding again? Why no? Why no? Yes, sir. Okay, noted. Why? Page permissions. Oh. Oh! What? Emma, thank you for the dono. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for thank you for your donation to dig me out of my own financial hole that I put myself in. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me be so clear. No one needs to do that, but I appreciate you. I put myself into this bucket, and you're gonna see why in a second, because I got a lot of merch. But thank you. It's always appreciated. Why can't I get this hand cam to work? They're like, just add the code or just add the link and you're fine. And I'm like, sure. It was supposed to copy for the popper. That's amazing. And also so accurate. Why? I love Elixir. Me too. Me too. You know what? I am going to be a popper for the next little bit. That's actually so fair. No coffee for this bitch. Well, now I get one, but... Oh my god, why is it doing this? What did I do last time to make this work? I'm trying to remember. Copy solo view link. I did that. Okay. Oh, did I need to re-add it? I did need to re-add it, didn't I? I wonder if I need to do that every time I add a new link. Oh, that's an... Oh, okay. Never mind. I just have to copy it from a completely different window. Got it. Nailed it. Okay. Let me move things. Let me move this back here. And let me move this to somewhere where you could still hear me, but it's not in the way. He'll become playable before Enigma? Probably, yeah, because I'm pretty sure he's next patch. I could be wrong, but what's that website? Podwin, what the fuck that guide site is? It has him listed as, I believe, the next patch or the one after that. I cannot remember which, but it says new on him. So I mean, I don't know, recently announced, I suppose. Where do I start? Let's start with the claw prizes, because let's start with my advice that occurs. So just like every other goddamn con I've ever been to, they once again had claw machines there, which I will say right now, sorry, I'm gonna be that person. I did not enjoy the claws at this convention. Normally speaking, if you see a claw arcade at a convention, normally the payout rates are significantly higher than would be normal, because you've got kids there, you've got like a celebration, you're there to promote yourself. You usually try and make the rewards a little bit better than they normally would be. And this company didn't. Like, the token prices were actually really good. They had really good deals, but it took almost 20 tries. And from me, I'm not a newbie, I know how to claw, it took 20 tries to get a good payout grip. And what that means is every claw machine you encounter has a payout. And what that means is it's an internal pity system. It won't tell you, obviously, but it's set to basically grip harder however many turns is set by the operator. So it's not that they're rigged per se. It's just it's supposed to pay out fairly regularly, but depending on when you run into the machine, you might be lucky, that kind of thing. You can get them earlier, don't get me wrong. Like, you can get lucky and get them earlier, but usually speaking, it's whenever the payout is due is how you win. And normally for a convention, that payout threshold would be, the pity will be significantly lower, because they want people to feel win. They want to feel joy. They want to, have a reason to come to their location. This place didn't do that. And I was like, oh, that's a bad look. If this is your lowered rate for a convention, I don't want to go to your location. That sucks. The whole point of a claw arcade is to have fun. I'm not saying give away your toys, but if I can't win, it doesn't make me want to go. It just feels like you're robbing me. It doesn't feel like I'm there for a mutual joyful experience, So let me just preface this by saying I'm not a huge fan of the company that was there. Just based on what I saw, it was very nice to see so many kids winning. That was really good. I'm so glad that they were lucky to hit the payouts, because they did have some nice commercial Pokemon toys in there. But I also saw a lot of kids try so desperately, and parents, have to be the voice of reason to tell them no, because the machines were just set too high. And I'm like, that's just, I don't know. It wasn't good practice, in my opinion, but that's just me. I'm also coming up with a little bit of a review summary of just all the claw arcades I've been to. Almost all of these are on Ontario, to be so fair, but I've been scoring them out of 5 just for my own input. Nobody has to care about my opinion, but if anyone's ever looking to go clawing in Canada and Ontario specifically, I got you a list of places that are good and places to avoid. Anyway, that was a long story to get to the next part of, I did win a plushie from the claw machines, and to no one's surprise, I got a Stitch. Plushie. He's good quality. I don't know if he's official per se. I'm trying to look at the tag. He's not official. He's not Disney official, but he is looks like a Chinese brand. He's not bad quality. Stitching's there. Hi, Abby. pretty good stitching. Not terrible. Nothing's falling out. Like, it's not bad. Pretty happy with it. So quality was there. Nothing looks derpy. Like, he looks pretty good. He looks good. I love Stitch. My mother loves Stitch. So this one is from my mother. She loves Stitch. For those who saw my tattoo earlier, that's what my claw tattoo is. I have Scrump and my mother has Stitch because it's, you know, like a pair. Like you were looking for they go over character kits, show resonance and alternate patterns in them. Oh, yeah, I appreciate that, Books. I'm gonna be so honest. I ended up finding a site that also did it. Kind of. I mean, the resonance patterns. I actually need to do a few of those this Wednesday, but I almost need a guide like how to play certain characters. Like Balloon Party specifically. Balloon Party is one of those ones I learned and then promptly forgot how to play. But yeah, so that's my first guy, Stitch. And then on Friday morning, because I didn't realize that the con did not start until 5 p.m. I didn't know that. That's my bad. I thought it started at 2. I was like, oh, fuck, I need to kill time. So I found a Claw World location, which, for those who don't know, is also the one I go to in Ottawa. So I had a membership already. So I'm like, well, let me go drop some money at Claw World. And let me just blow some time there. And for those who don't know, Claw World, let me actually pull up my rating. Claw World is probably one of my higher rated ones to go to, and I personally recommend. They're not massive. They're not very big. The venues are usually pretty small. But Claw World, I give a 4 to 5 because what I said good for kids. They usually have at least 1 or 2 machines that are almost guaranteed wins because they want, you know, kids to feel like they are being rewarded for trying. They've got okay plushie selection. Like, they're not terrible. They're kind of like the Stitch. They're not licensed, but they're not bad. They do have a generous payout rate, which means that like the pity system is really low. Like you'll get a reward almost 5 tries. Like, it's really low. It's nice, which is great because they do have a turn-in system where each plushie is worth 2 to 3 points, and depending on how many points you have, you can then get a better prize. Is the idea, which I did. Let me press that. So they have good service typically. And like a good arcade, they are willing to, you know, move prizes around. They're willing to, you know, set up so that things are grabbable because the whole point is it's a game. You're having fun. You're not supposed to lose every single time. So they will do that. They will make, you know, if you want a certain color to be more accessible, they'll move stuff around for you, that kind of thing. And they do have, depending on the location, pretty good turn-in options. And not a bad turn-in rate either. So like, for example, you don't need to win 1 million prizes to get like an eraser. It's not like that. I think I won, what did I win? 20 some odd prizes in the 40 minutes I was there. It's a very generous payout system. So I did have about 65 points to turn in. So what I ended up getting was, and usually points are equal to about $1 in value. So what I ended up getting was, hold on. I know the model's gonna bug because I'm trying to like, you know, I don't even know if I can get it out of the bag, but what I got was this Stitch. You know what? I am going to take it out of the bag because I want to unpack it. I got a dish set. Ugh. Oh my god. You know what? It doesn't really fit in this bag so good. The poor gentleman worked really hard to get it in here, and I'm just realizing that I don't know if I can get it out. Oh my god. Yeah, well, it was really... Hold on. Release the Stitch, please. You know what? Hold on. I'm smarter than this. Hold on. Like a garbage bag, Lynn. Like a garbage bag. Roll it around the sides. Roll it around the sides. There you go. Fuck, use my fucking brain. There we go. That was actually easier once I just stopped to think about it for a moment. All right. So let's move this mic over here because I'm sure you can still hear me since I'm in the echoey office. But yeah, I got this box of a dish set. Let's see, we got pencil. I'll unbox these two because I do want to see them. Let me actually just make a pile. The art on it is also really cute because it's all Stitch and Scrump, which is the tattoo that my mother and I got. So it's a good pairing. I like it. Oh my god, he actually didn't even open all of this. I didn't realize there's an extra edition here. Okay. So let's take a look. This includes a little bowl. Cute. That's really cute. And it's almost like I mean, it is porcelain, but it's, yeah, solid. Good piece. It looks like it's sublimated on. So kind of feels like a sticker, but it's definitely like it's heated on. So I'm curious to see how it washes. It's probably hand wash only if I had to guess. Yeah, we got the bowl. Hi, Panda. How are you? Can we get a shout out for Panda, please? Hello. Oh God, stay. Oh God, don't fall. There we go. So this one's probably the mug then, if it's the same size. It sure is. I didn't realize it has a little. Ugh. Oh, it's got a little sippy. Look it. That's so cute, and it's got a little. Yeah, where's Stitch? That's cute. And lots of pain. Really wanted to hear about your trip. Oh, thank you. I hope you feel better soon. Hope you get lots of rest and hopefully you can take some pain meds. I am definitely be telling some stories because I got some stories from the weekend, holy. But we're just going through the haul first. This is just the first win from not even the con. This is my co-op session. Oh shit, is that the last day for that? Thank you, Janet. I forgot about that. It is the 25th, right? Oh, it's 26. Okay, hold on. Let me turn that off. Janet, it's too late. They missed out. Timers. It's over. Crunchyroll doesn't give a fuck anymore. Look like a fool to me. There we go. Fix that. Okay. And then this one I think is a plate. I think. Oh no, it's a bowl. Well, it's another kind of a bowl. It's a little dishy. That's cute. With the little frill pattern on the side. I like that. That almost looks, yeah. I did get a code if you want it. Oh, I don't want it. I'm good. I have a membership. By all means, if anyone else wants it, because it's like the best membership with Crunchyroll. And I think someone in chat a few weeks ago was asking like if Crunchyroll Premium was worth it, and I was like, I don't know. I'm poor. I do the bare minimum membership, and I figured that promoting that might be a good way for them to find out if it was worth it since it's free. What is the name of the website you found, if you remember? Good question. I don't know if I bookmarked it. I'll have to double check after books. I might have to search for it. I don't remember if I bookmarked it because I can't remember if it was on desktop or my phone. If it was desktop, I would have bookmarked. If it was my phone, I definitely did not. Oh, okay. I totally didn't realize this was the same set. So then there's also this bowl with a handle. I love that they all have different art on them. Like, they all have a different inside art. That's so pretty. Oh, I love this so much. Look at it. Look at how happy he looks. I'm so glad my mom and I got these. So cute. A time, and I haven't eaten anything yet. You go, yeah, go eat. But these ones are perfect, right? I think they're adorable. Yes, go eat. Go have some good food, Panda. Because it is, oh my god, it's almost 3:30. Jesus Christ. And then utensils. So he tried his best to find me a box that wasn't, like, fucked up. There was not any. So I'm like, I don't care. It's not collector to me. I don't care. I'm just happy to have it. Perfect eat soup and other yummies. I agree. I didn't realize I get both. So we get chopsticks. Just a simple blue chopstick set. That's actually really nice because I did need another set. And I believe we also get a spoon. We do. We get a proper little stitchy spoon. That's so cute. A little stitch on the handle. That's so cute. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. This is a great prize. This is so adorable. I agree. This was a great prize. I turned this in for like 20 plushies that I clawed. Soup spoon. Yeah, yeah. Oh good. So that's awesome. That's good shit. I think that's a score. No? Let me try and put this back in the box how I found it. You're about to see my Tetris skills. There isn't any. There you go. So if Emma, that's very generous of you. If anybody, I guess, wants to redeem that for a mega whatever Crunchyroll fan status thing, I hope they can still. They may not be able to being past the date, but worth a shot. If anybody would like that, yeah. I believe it's what is it a month or is it free or a week? I don't even remember. I'm just looking to see if it says ad free. I don't think I know. Because I think it comes with like their game access too. Because apparently Crunchyroll does games. I had no idea. Never had it before. Oh, that makes sense. I've had it before. I think then I definitely wouldn't have been able to use it. I definitely have done the promo before, so I think I have gotten it. There we go. Holy crap! Did I get it over? Look at me go! Nope, no, I didn't. Hold on, I'm a liar. Nope. Oh, okay. Well, shit. I see why the chopsticks are the ones that are kind of messed up. 30 days. I have it already. Surprise! Fair enough. Fair enough. And there we go. We got it kind of resealed. Enough that I can. That's fine. Close enough. Okay. Okay. Do you guys want to see what the rest of the stuff I bought is from the actual con now? I bought a few things. Some of these are from friends, which are great. 30 days. I have. Gotcha. Let's start with this. I found a booth called Moko Boutique. I don't know all the artist names. I'm so sorry, but this one I remembered because they had one of the biggest Love and Deep Space displays I've ever seen. And that was one thing that was actually everywhere this con, which is amazing because it's finally Love and Deep Space's time to have merch. Not even merch. I should say art because it's all handmade. I beg your sweet pardon. Oh, Abby, just wait. There's so much. So I got a Silas pillow. I got a little Silas pillow. He's quite soft. And it's pretty cute. Yeah, I got that for like 30 bucks. And yeah, you can refill it if you got it. It's got a zipper and stuff. Look at him. Look at how devious he looks. As if he knows he's not supposed to be on the bed, but he's on the bed anyway. Yeah. We got Silas. We got a lot of Love and Deep Space stuff. So if you're a fan, Abby, there's a bunch of shit. Let me also get to the next one because the next one's also a pillow and it's also Love and Deep Space. But it was a different creator, it was a different artist, and I wish I'd gotten cards, but honestly, most of them didn't have them. They only had QR codes, and keeping track of those in your phone is a pain in the ass, and I could not remember for the life of me. But I also got the Zane pillow, which is really soft, like totally different texture than the other one. This is almost like a, oh, it's so plush. It's very nice. I'm very happy with this one. Ask him something to make him more plushy. Oh, I don't think I can. He's pretty thick right now, you know? To your house. Steal it from me the night. The funny thing is, Abby could. Abby lives very close and knows where I live. Abby sure could. Got those two. And then, oh, I'm gonna make this so much harder to get my prints after this. Let me go with the next stuff that's in the bottom of the bag. I got this. This was not a win. I took no time to think about getting this, and I probably should have. This was a, I believe, Little Root Boutique, I believe is the name. So they make handmade clay crafts. This one is a desk caddy because my desk is a fucking mess, in case you haven't noticed. I have a bunch of little piddly shit everywhere. Most of them are fidget toys. So I got a little something to put my fidget toys in. I was saying it was a good idea in case the plush stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can add more. Exactly. And for those who don't know, my favorite Pokemon, one of them, I should say, is Blastoise. The other is Gengar. And so I saw this guy and I'm like, oh, yeah, need to buy that. Need to buy that one. He holds things in his mouth. That's amazing. I need it. I'm so happy with him. Even he looks surprised. So I got him. He's gonna sit on my little desk and he's gonna have all my little fidget toys in his mouth. Yeah, he's real cute. I'm happy with that. So he's actually gonna be on my work desk. He's not gonna be on my streaming desk. He's gonna be on my work desk. So, but what I like about it, and this sounds really weird, but you can still see fingerprints inside and stuff. So like, I don't know. It's nice to see some handmade stuff. Which I'm not saying other stuff isn't. It's just you can tell sometimes, you know. And I like it. we got him. Actually, I'm gonna put him back in the box for now, just before I break him. I will. I broke one of my Soshiro Hoshina's. After Anime Ottawa, I actually decapitated one of the figures I bought, and then I had to use industrial glue to put them back together. It was heartbreaking. I screamed so loud. I screamed so loud. I was on a call with BL when it happened, and she didn't hear me scream. She just kind of kept telling her story because I screamed at such a shrill volume that Discord blocked it out. I screamed at such a high pitch that Discord was like, that wasn't a real human. We're gonna block that noise. And then I got some totes. So this one was actually also from the Claw game. Because I bought the $20 token pack, they got a free item. So I got a Psyduck tote for free. Not for free, but you know, bonus. That's kind of nice. I got a tote. And then I actually purposely got a different tote from a friend, from Jammy Jam KK. If you guys have seen us play, we play Repo and stuff together sometimes. Jammy was there as an artist, so I went and grabbed a Jammy tote. Which I thought this was the cutest little mix of both of us, because you got Jammy's aesthetic, but then you also got the soup. Loved it. Loved it. I thought it was so cute. So I got my bags. Isekai game, which is good, pretending it is Isekai does not count. Wait, what? Love that. Right? It's so cute. I was so happy with it. So we have those. Let me pop some pillows back in here. Did I just see Silas? You sure did, Ligaments. You're gonna see more in a moment, actually. I'm assuming Silas is the thumbnail, because otherwise I'm not sure how anyone would have seen Silas. Which character was that? Looked a bit like Hito-chan. So that's actually Jammy. That's Jammy's PNG and her VTuber. Jammy is also a VTuber, for those who do not know. Yeah. That was her character. And then the rest are a bunch of... I did get some other prints, but I'm saving those for last, because they're kind of stellar, and I'm really excited. But let me go through the stickers and the mini prints that I got. Oh no, the sticker stuck to the bag! Please! There we go. Bless the artists, though, that put their cards in with the plastic of the prints, because that is the best way for me to remember who is who. I'll get to that. We'll get to that. I rushed when I saw them. Oh, there's more coming. Don't worry, Ligaments. I got lots of Love and D Space stuff. Lots. But first... I don't remember. I don't know what this is. I don't remember what I got this for, but that was for the purchase. But I got some stickers. I got some Jigglypuff, where Delulu is the Solulu. So these are all going in the new sticker book we binded together on stream. I can finally display my collection. I got a kitty drinking some Dum Dum juice because mood. And also a Too Many Thoughts Head Full Psyduck. Because, boy, is that not a mood. Yeah. That was the first batch. Most of these are in groups of 3 because most of the artists did bundles. And so I grabbed a lot from just ones that I thought were funny. Let's see. Let's get into... I did get some Silas stickers. This was the only sticker sheet this artist actually had. I'm pretty sure. Give me their card. Minberry? Yeah, got a Silas sticker sheet. I thought that was a good way. I also got a bunch of solo stickers, but that was the sticker sheet I got. And then let me show you the solos, because the solos are just as good. Oh my god, if they come out, please, for the love of God. Okay, there we go. So we got the sheet. And then I also got, if anybody remembers Club Penguin, I got a Club Penguin that says Eat the Rich. The rest are Love and D Space, don't worry. I got a Zane crepe cone. I got a Silas crepe cone. And then they also had they had Zane and Silas in Adopt Me cardboard boxes, which I thought was so funny. So I of course grabbed both of those because look at them. How could you not? I had to. They needed to be adopted. I'll be there in 10. Jesus, she's gonna break the speed limit getting here. So that's, yeah, that was that sticker batch. That was Minberry. Minberry, I don't know how clear you can see that, but I would like to adopt. I think we all want to. Oh, I'm saving the best for last for these mini prints. Don't you worry. I've got one in here. I want to make sure that I have it upside down though, because I'm I do. Okay, great. I'm saving it. So then I also got this print, and let me tell you, the reason why this print is so stellar is because not only is it just have Mao Mao and Jinchi, but they included the concubines in the bottom, which is never done, and genuinely some of the best characters in the series. I loved this art so much. Come get the door down, like Terminator. She fucking will though. She so will. But yeah, I thought that was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And while we're on the topic of Mao Mao and Apothecary Diaries, so there were a lot of Mao Maos at this convention, like way more than I've ever seen. It was fantastic. I loved it. Not a lot of Jinchis, but there were a lot of Mao Maos. And if Apothecary Diaries is as big as it is this year, and if the new season makes it as big next year as well, I want to pitch something to you guys. Something I want to do. I already told Abby, but I want to get a soup bowl, a proper bowl. I want to fill it with stickers that are just soup ingredients. But then I also want to put in some stickers for poisonous ingredients, and I want to jumble them up, and kind of like, you know, when you have a raffle bowl, same kind of idea. I'm gonna put a cover on it, so when people come by and they're dressed up as Mao Mao, me being the soup VTuber can go and ask them, "Can you please taste test my soup? If you get a soup ingredient, I win, because then I'm not poisoned. But if you get a poison ingredient, I'm pretty sure Mao Mao wins at that point." And I just thought it'd be really cute as a way to like interact with all the Mao Maos, and they get to keep the sticker, of course. But yeah, I thought that'd be really cute. Because I'm walking around, I'm like, damn, none of them are doing their favorite part. We're just tasting poison. None of them. I did find one that had the enemetic. Is that what it's called? You know, the thing that makes Mao Mao puke. They did have the pouch on them. I'm like, see, that's the attention to detail we need. But this same artist also made some stickers, which I have not seen. I will say, all the stickers that I saw, for the most part, were Jinchi and Mao Mao, to some degree. And so I had to get these ones because of the originality. And I need to see if I can find the last one, because there's a third one in here somewhere. Hello? Where is it? There it is. There it is. Come here. So they did the hair sticks, which was such a nice touch because nobody does them. And they told me, they were like, you're the only one who's noticed those. I'm like, what do you mean? They're so cute. What do you mean I'm the only one who noticed them? And they're like, yeah, people just, they don't see it. They see the prints. And I'm like, oh man, missing out. They're so cute. Okay. We'll leave those there because there's more. And then these are all kind of jumbled because honestly they've fallen out of their pouches, and I'm really sorry to whatever artist did these. What is this? Why do I have a receipt here? Who is this? Was this Jammy? Oh, Jammy, you professional. I don't need proof of that I spent money. Stop that. Wait, no, it's not. What is this? Oh, it's the ATM. Right. I had to get cash out for my signature. Right. I was like, that's not Jammy. That's just cash. So these are Jammy stickers, though. Because I wanted Jammy to be one of the first ones I bought stickers from for my collection. So I got the Jammy soup art that's on the tote. I got that as a sticker as well. I also got this Jammy original that was specifically for Anime North 2025. Really cute. All the maple leaves on it and stuff. And then she had one back in reverse. Let's go, books. Way to do the propaganda. And then we also got a Kirby sticker that says work starts at 8. This is me. I also just realized this says 768. I'm gonna have to ask Jammy if that's supposed to say 758. Otherwise, I don't get the joke. I just realized it says 768. I don't know if that... Wait, where's Jammy? I have a question. Let me leave that out. I'm gonna ask her. I'm like, wait a second. This is supposed to be 68 or 58. Are the characters reversed? See? Yeah, 760. So funny. I'm gonna ask her about it. I'm gonna ask her. That's that almost makes it better. That almost makes it better. Okay. Oh, let's see. I have some loose ones. I don't know. Are they all together? Oh, that's from Moko Boutique. That's a card. Oh, there's so many cards that I don't know who belongs to what. I did get these. I got these are vinyl stickers, so they're a little thicker, but I got a Freerin. with her drink. Because Lord knows Farun likes her drinks. Hi, Meowchi, how you doing? And then these two came as a pair, kind of. I got a Mau Mau, will work for drugs. And then we also got a Jinchi, Mau Mau's dealer. Because I'm like, yep, that is accurate. That is accurate. Got a new iPad mini. I would decorate with Mama's. Very nice. I believe. I don't remember. No, it's not the same booth. I did also get this pin set of Jinchi and Mau Mau, which I thought was really cute. Mau Mau acting like a cat, and Jinchi just looking way too pleased with himself. Oh, okay. This is also another friend that I got stickers from. There's Love and Deep Space involved. There's also some Mau Mau. So for those who don't know, Kisumi is also a VTuber friend of mine who I met through Cherry, Cherry Mew. And years ago, Cherry was like, "Oh my god, you and Kisumi are both Canadian. You guys should meet because you're in the same country." As if that, is any way close to the same location. But turns out for this weekend we were in fact in the same location, so I was able to finally meet Kasumi, which was really exciting. And Kasumi was obviously tabling as an artist, so I got a Mau Mau sticker sheet from Kasumi, as well as a lot of stickers because we got. Let me make sure these are all the same. They are. They're all in the same family. Oh yeah, no, they're all the same. Okay, not the same print, but the same game. So we have a Silas, where he's like, "Paint me like one of your French girls." We got a Sleepy Zane. We've got the Chibi Zane with the snowmen. Chibi Silas with his crows. And then we have Chibi Silas with the premium ticket to pull. And Chibi Zane with the premium ticket to pull as well. Hopefully that brings us some gacha luck in our Love and Deep Space, which honestly now with the new Xavier banner coming out, I'm gonna be so honest, I might be skipping. Even though I need Xavier for Hunter's Contest, I don't know, man. I'm rebounding still. I'm rebounding, and I kind of wanna build up a little bit until the next multi banner. So I think I might skip the solo banner. I think it's the move to do. So, these. Okay. I've got 2 more pouches before I get to like my favorite mini print. But let me start with this guy. Let me start with this one. This one is Bakuchi. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I did also grab 3, I do believe. 4 stickers? Why did I grab 4 stickers? Anyway, we got a soup cup, which, on brand, why not? Whenever I was trying to pick like a last sticker, if there was soup, I got soup. Let me just say that. I also got a Snorlax Beach Day, because if I've ever seen myself embodied as a Pokemon, it's Snorlax. I got a Haikave, almost like a painted, like stained glass look, which is really pretty. I thought it was really cute. The amount of Haikave art at the con was actually fantastic. Considering that we're not even in their nation anymore, I love that they're still very much around. And I got a Mau Mau and a Jinchi, because of course I did, because I was just really excited to see so much of them, to be so honest. That is half the reason I grabbed so much of it. I swear I'm almost done. Can you see where I spent $400? Let's see. Well, oh yes, okay. So this booth in particular, I stopped because of the art. The prints were gorgeous, but I was like, it was the Saturday, it was the end of the day, and I'm like, I can't reason like spending that much more money. Let me get. They had three mini prints for like cheaper, so I just did those. I'm like, let me grab the minis. Hi, Will. It's all good. So I grabbed first this Haikave print that I thought was adorable. I also want to say, and I think I said this out loud when I was looking at their booth. I was like, I love artists that will do art like this, where it's like a slice of life. It's it's almost like a little glimpse into when you're not playing the game, what the characters are doing. And I love art like that because it's usually gorgeous. The lighting's usually really good. And it's such a, I don't know, such a look at their characters outside of the player influence, which I think is really cute. I love this. Yes, like a caught in the moment image. Exactly. Yes. I love that. And so that's what the next one is too. The next one is Nahida and I'll hate them. Just in the oh my god, not the Samsara, help me. In the where is she held? The thing, the whatever. You know what I'm talking about. The baby cage. But yeah, he's in there. He's just carrying books. He's just doing his job as a scribe these days. And it's so cute. And then this one was purely for me. This is actually the art that made me look at it, and it was sold out in the medium size, and this is why I looked at the minis. Because for those of you who don't know, and I'm sure many of you do, I am an age-old Yu-Gi-Oh fan. I have been a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh since I was a wee child. And so when I saw this art, it was a blend of everything I love. It was Yu-Gi-Oh, it was Crane Games, and I'm so happy with it. It's all the guys, including Yami and Yugi as two separate beings, playing a Crane game. We've got Tia and Mai in the background, who are super unimpressed with them and acting like they're kids, but at the same time, we also in the background, look who's here. We got Kaiba, and we got Mokuba carrying a little blue eyes plushie. This is so cute. I fucking love Yu-Gi-Oh! I really do. And so that was so cute. I loved this art so much. To the point where I quite literally am tempted. I just realized Bakura's there. I didn't know Bakura was there! Time Wizard, yes! I love that they're also going for Karibo, just saying. There's just a bunch of Karibos in here. But I would actually really love to commission them. I hope they do commission work because I need to find them. I'm hoping they put their card in here. I don't think they did. And so I'm gonna have to go through my program and figure out who the fuck this is. Because their prints give me life. It's the type of art I absolutely love. But I also grabbed stickers from them because, you know, why wouldn't I? They had the Jinchi and Mao Mao, where Jinchi's doing the heart hand and Mao Mao is giving him a thumbs up. And that is just so them. I should watch Yu-Gi again? Absolutely. It's never a bad time to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! And then we got our chibi Silas and Zane with our crow and our snowman. Yeah. Lots of Love and Deep Space. They actually had a stamp rally that was just Love and Deep Space booths for one of the days. And I was so happy. I met so many Love and Deep Space girlies. It was a fantastic weekend for that. So good. Sounds like there was a lot of Apothecary. Yes, there was so much more Apothecary, which is wild to me because, like, I don't know. It was just, there was just a lot more art for it. And there was less kaiju. There was less, what was the other one? Oh, fuck. There was another one that I was like, it's not around. About 5 minutes. Thank you, Maritime. There was a lot of Heaven Official's Blessing too. Like a lot of it. Way more than ever before. Which I'm not mad at. It was so nice to see because you don't see a lot of BL running around. So now this is the last little art piece. I mean, I have 3 more pieces I'm going to show you guys that I'm really happy with, but this is the last of like the little artist alley stuff. So this one is a Love and Deep Space print. And this artist was cash only. The lineup was 20 minutes long to get to this. And I didn't realize it was cash only until I got to near the front and I'm like, oh fuck, I can't afford the print I want. But then I found out they have these. So it's Zane. But you guys notice how the shirt is specifically reflective? I don't know how long this takes, but it's heat activated, guys. You warm it up, the shirt goes away. And it'll come back, but the shirt is, yeah, there's pecs under there. Yeah, oh, little nipple. Little male nipple, yeah. I've heard of these prints. I want to make these. I love them. I love this so much. And I'm like, it was so worth it. I'm just trying to like warm it up enough that it does it. That you can make it visible. It's getting there. I can see it myself, but I need to get closer. I love this so much because I was like, oh, that's a good consolation prize. If I can't get the big one that I want, this is a good like compromise. Absolutely. You can kind of see it. I don't know. Little nipple. But yeah, it's all heated and then it cools down and it goes away again. I was like, that's so good. That's so good. Okay. Okay. So that is the majority of my haul. But I do have three more things. Three more prints. These are the big prints. These are the big ones. Now, Maritime has seen one of them because she was with me when I bought it. And I shoved a couple people out of the way to get to it. Sorry in advance to those folks. It is a Soshiro Hoshina print because y'all know my fascination, my obsession with Soshiro. Love him as a character. So that one was already done, but because Landon McDonald was a guest at this con, I was like, well, I have to get it signed. Give me 1 second. Let me lean down here. Headset. You guys maybe see my face? Maybe not. Oh, no, you're not. Don't mind the giant tiger bag. I needed something big enough to put them in. Oof. The gas and the like need. I know it was feral actually. So let's start with Soshiro. So the first thing I did was I went and got cash so that I could get Landon McDonald to sign my Soshiro Hoshina print from Erodipop. Hi Amelia, how you doing? And so I got it signed, which I'm so happy with because when I saw his face, when I whipped this out, man was shook. He's like, where did you get that? And I'm like, there's an artist in last month at Anime Ottawa who had this, and I zeroed in on it, and I might have stepped on some toes to get to it. And he was like, I need to know the artist. And so he wrote down the artist's name, and hopefully, he either gets one commissioned or gets his hands on this one because this print is fucking sick. Like, I need to get frames. It's really good print. It's so good. It's almost reflective. It's not quite, but it's almost reflective. It'd be cool if it could have been. But he signed it to flow with the action. It was really good. It was so good. And also, he was lovely. Absolutely lovely. Just the impression I got, absolute nerd. For movies specifically, which I vibe with, because you know me and my film history background, I was like, okay, this guy gets it. First time meeting him, so that was really cool. That was really cool. And classic. I don't want to say classic film, but I would almost say cult classic lover. Seems to be the vibe I get from him. So that's really cool because people always say they're a cult classic lover, and it just usually means that they have bad taste. I'm being so honest. But no, his film taste was spot on. It was spectacular. All right, the last two, the absolute last two. I told myself I wasn't gonna buy more prints because the way I have no more wall space to hang things. Like I'm gonna have to find a way to display these. I have no idea. But do you know how hard it is to find some of these things in 2025? Let me start off with, this is the art that drew me to the booth. This Haikave art. Look at how gorgeous this is. Look at that. The lighting, the scenery, the style, it's gorgeous. It's, again, that slice of life, bit of a glimpse at just them. I love that they included, like, how Kaveh is so clearly, like, open to, connecting with not just nature, but other beings. Whereas Alhaitham is, like, the silent one just watching. Like, that is just, it's such a good representation of them. I will wait for the ad to be done. I will just gush about this for the next little bit. I will wait, don't worry. But I do need to find a frame for these. I'm thinking I might just wait for a sale from Michael's because the rest of my stuff is all in floating frames. I love the gushing. I love it too. I felt kind of bad because I think I scared the artist at first because I was like, hey, I see you have like a 2-print like deal. Like, can I get 2 of the large prints? And they looked like genuinely surprised. And I think it's because it was around the end of the day on Saturday. And so I don't think they expected to like make last minute sales. And so I was like, I would like both, please. And I was so sure on what I wanted. Like there was no humming and hawing. I'm like, I want that right now. I'm waiting for the ad to finish so I can flip it over and show you what the other one was. But they just seemed, I don't know, they seemed really genuine, really thankful, and it was really cool because I also would really like to commission them if I can. I actually am so glad they have their card here. Where is it? Right here. Because this style is very much my 2.0. So I'm just kind of building a list of see, I'm assuming they're Canadian because they went to a Canadian con, but that's not necessarily true. But I'm excited to potentially work with Canadian artists because one, the conversion rate is a fucking bitch, but also two, I like to support Canadian while I can. So I would love to commission them, and we'll see if they're on VGen or anything. You know, I actually might grab the card and just look at that because that's a good question. There we go. Their name is Unuo. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Spoonjack, welcome back, Emma. Welcome back. Oh, screw me. Fuck me. Sorry. I got a message from my boss. I'm supposed to be going to the Capitol for a like an industry day tomorrow, and I just got told that apparently the king and queen are coming tomorrow, and she's like, "Do you think we should leave earlier?" I'm like, "Oh fuck." It's gonna be a zoo in the Capitol. Christ. Anyway. Let me grab their card. I want to see if they do commissions. I really hope they do because they do. Okay, can I afford it though? Let me go into commissions. VGen, let's go. Okay, can I follow? Follow immediately. Illustration. I'm sorry. That was. I need to calm down. Oh, I lied. I can't afford them. I cannot afford them for the what I would want. The full illustration. No, I can't. Nope. No, I can't. I thought they were already there. Apparently not. Apparently not. I don't know. I'll have to double check, but I don't know. But no, I can't. Never mind. I can afford their bus shot. Their bus shot is 151 starting. That's not bad. I could be strategic in how I want to have that could work. I can't afford the thigh up or the full illustration. The full illustration is 412. That's unfortunately out of my budget for a com, but fuck, that's their art style is so good. And they're currently closed for new requests. That makes sense. They're probably doing a con art, but still. Of them getting off the plane. I have no idea. I don't know how long they're here for either. I mean, I have no idea. So anyway, yeah, that was the first one that got my attention. And then I was like, okay, but if I can find a second one, I'll get it. Like otherwise I can just save myself the money. I don't need the print. I don't need the Haikave print, even though it's fucking gorgeous. I could just get a card and I could just look at their Etsy store or whatever they have. But then I saw this next print. And when I tell you that this print was a deep love of mine and one that I spent all my money. No, I did not spend all my money. I overspent. I spent into money that I probably shouldn't have, but I'll be okay type thing. Like I'm basically now have to rebound, and before my budget was set to not do that, but now I have to. So anyway, this next print I didn't expect to see in 2025. I thought that ship had long sailed. I'm going to be so honest. I thought it was long gone. And I was heartbroken because I was like, I'm never going to see good art about it again. And I was wrong because as soon as I looked and I saw that they had it, I was like, instantly buy both. Instantly buy both. Full size. All of it. Bagwong. Bagwong print. Bagwong full size print. And it's gorgeous. And I was like, do you know how hard it is to find Bagwong art in 2025? It's beautiful. I need to take it out. I need to take it out because the glare is not doing it justice. It's so good. I'm so happy with this fucking print. Like it's, oh, look at the, I can't bring it close. Look at the detail. I can't get it. Like, oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy with it. Yeah. So that's what I spent all my money on at the con. I think it's money well spent, but you know. So this is just a big old bag of gay because you know, bag long Haikave. It's all the gay in one bag. But I mean, worth it. Absolutely worth it. Oh, that's what I spent all my money on, guys. That's it. That's why I'm broke. That's why I'm a broke girly. I don't know. What do you guys think? Money well spent? Money blown? I don't know. Let me throw it to just chatting for now. Good thing you like ramen. I sure do. It's so true though. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's actually a really good way to think about it. Oh, it just means I'm not topping up in games for a bit. That's all. Mostly. There we go. Let me turn off that camera because it's heating the fuck up and I didn't turn my cooler on. Let me also... Oh, good. I'm 100%. Let's go. Because we're ready to play some Love and Deep Space. Now, I will preface this by saying, for Love and Deep Space, I did finish the main story. I did all 4 chapters, and there probably will be spoilers ahead. It's a lot. It's a lot. Holy shit. That was wild. A ride. Absolutely a ride. But so good. So good. Holy shit. But that being said, I do want to do some protocore cleanup, and I figured that might be helpful for those who do play to see what that means, because a lot of people don't understand how protocores work in this game. So let me change my category to Love and Deep Space. There we go. There we go. I'm going to bring up a website where, if you guys don't know it yet, it's called the Protocore Raider. Somebody on Reddit made it, thank God. And it's a website that you can put in the stats of your protocores, and it'll tell you not just if it's worth leveling, but also what type of companions it will be helpful towards, which is really great. I want a mirror display, and I want to turn it into streamer mode, please. I gotta remember to turn streamer mode off off next time, because I absolutely left it on most of the night, and I was like, why aren't I getting any notifications? And it's like, oh, it's because I still have that on. Haha. Oopsies. There we go. Let me get this over. There we go. Nice. Let me just pause the music. We're gonna have some indie. Let me know, is it really loud? Is the game really loud? I think it is, right? Is it better there? You're sharing? Absolutely. Thanks for looking. Figure it's a good way for people who, if they don't want to spend the money themselves, they can just live vicariously, you know? Better there. Thank you. Is it better? You want it lower? How about that? It's around -45 right now, and my voice is around -25, so it should be about a 20 decibel buffer there, but I can lower it better. How about that? Now it's 40. Now it's really 45. Kind of quiet for me, though. Why is it quiet for me? Good? Okay, cool. Oh, I'm sorry. Why are you always sleeping? Oh, all right, it's daytime. I'm sorry, my love. I'm so sorry. But now a very long day. All good, Emma. Have a good sleep. Have a good rest. Night, night. Let me just get some dailies out of the way real quick here. Oh, right. I was like, Wonderland. For those who don't know, I've been following and watching Wonderland, also known as Alice, I do believe, on YouTube. They're playing the game for the first time, and I gotta say, their reactions, absolute treat to watch. Absolute treat. It's so funny seeing it out of order, because we're used to, like, you know, we had to wait for Silas, we had to wait for Caleb.
To understand one.
She doesn't. Like, it's just, you know, everybody's there all at once, and it's just it's so wild to see. Zane, what is going on, my guy? What is up? Surgery, meal, surgery, surgery. That's my schedule for today. I'm eating right now. I'll include yesterday's schedule as well. Surgery, meal, surgery, surgery, meal, overtime. If I do a repetition check, you're so busy. Overtime, let me guess. Your next message will say overtime. Oh, we don't need to blame him for that. Let's see, you're so busy. He does work very hard, and the reason why you're busy is the same. It's like you're stuck in a time loop. You're right, I didn't even notice this until you mentioned it. Do you find these types of messages too rigid? Is this boring? Oh god! Okay. This is why when people ask me why do you like Zane? And I say autistic coded. I'm not saying he is. I would never claim, unless the game said so, or a game said so, I would never claim a character is straight up autistic. But I'm telling you, as an autistic person, there's some overlapping traits at play here. And so when I say they're coded, I'm saying I'm getting Tism vibes. Doesn't mean they are. I'm just saying I'm definitely seeing some familiarity here. And it's not for every character, but specifically Zane. And this is one of those moments where I'm like, oh man, it's really just making the radar ping off for me. Do you find these types of messages too rigid? Is this boring? That is just such... that is such an autistically coded thing to ask, just straight out. Especially the, is it too rigid? Am I too robotic? Like, you know, it's, yeah. I'm not saying that is, I'm saying yeah. It's interesting because it's also something that I would absolutely just straight out ask. I like these messages, I do. See these kinds of messages. The repetitive content actually means your day is going well without any disruptions. But even when your life is nothing but hard work, you need some sweetness. I'm glad. Aww. Now then, what kind of sweetness are you referring to? I'll spice up your routine? I'll spice up your routine and pick you up from work. How does that sound? Oh, perfect timing. The tasks I have to do during overtime today can be completed rather quickly. We'll see each other soon. Wait, what did it? I'm sorry? Oh, sticking. I definitely misread that at the top as sucking, and I was like, what now? You're what? Battle new? Oh, what's new? Oh, the abyssal. Okay, that's fair. The abyssal farewell changed. Who is our companion this week? Oh, Raphael Abyss Walker. Okay, hold on. Let me check and see if I've done all the streams. Cases. 95%. Okay, so I'm not done one of them. Did I not finish his Find Tobias? Oh, maybe I didn't. Ooh, I'm missing one. Shit. Okay, well, I gotta do that later. I won't do it on stream because it can be a bit of a hassle, but... because I have to follow, like, guides and stuff to get to the right ending to complete it, so that'll be an off-stream thing. But for those who do play, there is a daily drop bonus on bounty hunts right now, so if you're looking to level up a character or get the mats needed to, like, ascend them, you're gonna want to do this. Also, if you're low on money, now's the time to do it. So you'll get double the drops, up to, I believe, 30 runs per day right now. So that's a really good turnaround. So let me grab my core hunt real quick, just so I did my one daily. That's garbage. That is also garbage. And we'll do the rest in here. I do think I need mats. Hold on, let me actually go to the card that I need, because I am trying to level up the pair that goes with my Snowfall encounter. I'm looking for... where is he? Where is it? This one. Snowfall Embrace. I'm trying to level it up, not necessarily to, not necessarily to 80, but I want to be able to, like, ascend it so that it unlocks the point potential. So 10, 20, and then let me add some extra energy there. I should be able to do, oh, I can do another 10 runs. Perfect. So that gives me 30. That gives me all my bonuses. And I'm still, see, this is my one, I shouldn't say my one gripe, I have several gripes, but this is a big gripe I have with Love and D Space. I just did 30 runs. 30. That's a lot. That's a lot of stamina. That was 200 and I believe 60 quarter stamina to not even get a few hundred pieces when it comes to ascension materials. Like that, it's not a great turnaround on that. And that is something that I put in my survey. Because, yeah, no, they either need to add more layers to this. Like, they either need to add, like, for example, in here, they need to add, like, another, like, 9 levels where they disperse more and it costs more stamina, or make it drop more, period. I'm sorry, it has to happen. This hurt me. This hurt me specifically. I had to, do you know how hard it was to fucking finish this? And I leveled this shit. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. Did not matter. Okay, let me level a card real quick to get the daily. There we go. We'll grab our daily shop items. And it is a new week, so that means we probably do have a 10 pull in the standard banner. We'll grab the weekly pack. Free one. Free daily. Nice. No, I'm good. I so do not want a kitty ticket. Especially not for real money. What the fuck? Let me grab that. I always grab my chocolate items every week. Wishing Well, not quite there. And Heart Sand Shop, we'll grab those. Oh yeah, we definitely have a 10 pull. We might even have... I don't think we're gonna hit a 20 pull. I don't think. Maybe? I don't think so. Yeah, we got 12. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize that the Zane banner ended so early. That was so fast. I guess that makes sense. They would have had to announce the Xavier one so quickly. Ooh, cancel. I've got 2 gold. Sorry. We do those. And I had both. Okay. Womp womp. Let me grab... I want to convert those gems into actual cards. Give me 1 second. I want this. There we go. Because I have it up to 30. I got 30 pulls saved. That's not bad. That's not terrible. We'll grab... Oh, what did I miss? What did I not do? What didn't I do? Oh, the mats didn't count. Oh no, I didn't do these. Oh shoot, that's my fault. I definitely thought the mats counted. Damn. Oh, I have stamina back. Hold on. Let me do one real quick. One of each. I'm glad I got that stamina, because otherwise, oof. There we go. There we go. Oh, am I gonna have... Ooh, am I gonna unlock 6? Ooh, I might unlock 60. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe? Yep. Sure did. Okay, we might get to the 20 pull. Oh, shit, let me also do the fake tweet. We can get our 10 diamonds. I just realized I could have done this for the Raphael one too, but I missed it. I clicked through it by accident. Shit. Oh, I can't do it retroactively. Damn it. Okay. Check in. And supply. We are so over stamina. Jesus. We did get a box of a protocore. Please don't be shit. That's rateable. We can check. There we go. So we'll do a 10 pull on there, but also let me use up the stamina before it takes up space. I'll do some experience powder stuff. It probably has a proper name. I don't know what it is. What is it called? Bottle of Wishes. Memory. It's really just Bottle of Wishes. That's the fucking generic name. Anyway. There. Okay. That's good. Agenda. Claim. And so let's do our 10 pull on the standard, which we are not near pity. So if we get one, dope. Nope, that's a regular old... Yep, regular old 10 pull. Oh, 4-star. 2 4-stars? Damn. 2 4-stars out of the gate is kind of crazy. Alright, cool. But what that does is it did give us our dust, and it gave us 2 or 10 of the 10 of the shards, which gets us up to 183. So what I do is I try and get to 180 since a card is 180. And so after that I can buy these pulls. But one thing I do need to buy is I need to get more Xavier cards, so I might just pull them from here. I also technically need more Raphael cards as well. They're 2 that I've been slacking on, so I should do that. So let's look at protocores, because this is something that I've been neglecting for a really long time, but it's also something that is really important in this fucking game if you're gonna try and do any of the combat. One thing I wish they would do is allow you to get to all protocores in an easier way. If there is an easier way, I don't know it. So I go into all protocores, and this is your entire collection. anything that I have preset to toss out, so anything that's less than a 5-star protocore is automatically thrown out. I also can put the garbage symbol on it myself. And so I'll do quick select and I'll grab all the predisposed discarded. Reverse now, I uninstall the Hoyle games. Very nice books, very nice. And confirm. So that's gonna give me, I'm gonna get rid of 36. That's gonna give me a good amount of stuff back. Cool. All right. So I have got, of course I've got 420, of course I do. Protocores. And so what that means is, I'm going to specifically look at the ones that are not equipped on any characters. These I want to look through and I want to rate. Mostly the ones that, see how there's like just so many of each, yeah. Let me go through each kind and what these mean. So first we have alpha. These are only used on solar cards. These first two, alpha and beta, are only on solar cards. These are like, how do I want to describe these? These are kind of like the, oh my god, which is it? Which is it in Genshin? That is it the flower that's always HP? These are like the flowers of Love and D-Space. They always have HP as their main stat. Always. It's their substats that you're looking at. They're looking for. But every solar has them. So every solar has a flower. Let's say that. And then let's say that the beta is like your feather. It's the one that you want the main stat and the good stats on. Like the good substats on. You have the flower. Okay. And then the feather is the one that, you know, you try and get like the main core. But unlike the feather, on these ones, on betas specifically, you don't necessarily want like attack bonus or whatever as your main. Usually for the cubes, you want either, you want kind of like the weird ones. You kind of want the expedited energy boost or the oath recovery boost or even crit rate or crit damage specifically. But so things like that, expedited energy boost. And then after that, I leave it up to the checker because there's some very niche situations where it might be better. Believe it or not, you don't always want crit rate or crit damage on these. Sometimes you can, but a lot of the times you leave that with the alpha piece. Hi, Panda. Well, tell me, how goes the game? It's going good. It's going good. We're just going through protocores, which is kind of like the sweaty part of Love and D-Space that nobody knows about because a lot of people don't know that there's even combat in Love and D-Space. But not only is there a robust combat system, there's also like a robust artifact system. So protocores, yeah, they're like the artifacts of this game, and you can get good and shitty stats on them, but a lot of people don't really know how they work. So I'm just kind of going through them and what they mean. So we're gonna look at the alpha and beta protocores first, and I'm gonna show you this super cool site that rates them. It's not just a dating sim. It's not, believe it or not, you actually outfit the memories, the dating memories, as weapons. The stronger your memory and the stronger buffed up your memory, the more power it has, which is kind of like poetic, I suppose. But the idea is you equip these to each memory, and depending on the memory type, so for example, this one is a pearl because it's pink. You build out teams. Each team will include 2 solar cards, which you'll notice down here, right beside the name. See how it has Silas Captivating Lesson? Beside it, it's got the type, so it's a pearl card, and it's a solar, which means solar cards are kind of like your drivers, your main companions in the team. They're the ones who are kind of dictating what type of team it is, whether it be an attack build, a defense build, or whatever. They're the ones who kind of are leading the pursuit there. And so you kind of build your team around that. Are very pretty. They are very pretty. They genuinely are very pretty. They're also very sweet for the most part. They have good personalities. They're very interesting. This is why I kind of like doing the long drives. I had a 3-hour drive this morning from my father's place, and so I had a lot to think about. I kind of scripted a bit of a lore video in my head because I thought to myself, I would like to do a proper Love and Deep Space lore video about the guys and their backstories and how the lore works, because everybody's so hung up on the love part, nobody's really thinking about the deep space part. There's a lot that happens there, and it's very sci-fi, and it's very interesting, and it's kind of crazy too, because there's alternate timelines, and there's past lives, and there's reincarnation, and there's so much going on that is just tragic and beautiful and scary and dark, and oh, it's very under talked about, to be honest. And so but it made me think about it, because I'm like, if I do a video next year at one of the cons, I would really like to pitch like a panel, if I could. If it's Anime North, I might even like see if Kasumi would be interested. I want to get some like Love and Deep Space girlies to join me so we can discuss the lore, because while the men are really hot, don't get me wrong, they're really cool, the lore is really interesting, and I'm like, can we dissect that a little bit? Because like there's a lot happening. So like for this guy, he was sold to us, Silas was sold to us as the mob boss fantasy. You know that type. He's kind of like this big bad, and Abby, please. And that's his whole thing. He's a leader of a criminal organization. But what each of the men in this game have is they have a present day, not alternate identity per se, but they've got their kind of like own little sub story. But then they also have a past life myth. And so Silas's is that he was a dragon. He was previously a dragon, as were we. Our story in a past life was that he was this dragon that was kind of partially appeared human. And so as a kid, he tried to blend in to be accepted, and ultimately was hunted when his horns and tail started coming in. So he has a pretty big distaste for humans. And when we showed up, he thought we were there to kill him, and we weren't. And anyway, did the whole thing. It was very like Beauty and the Beast type thing, where except instead of the beast becoming a prince, we became a beast. It was, yeah, it was really interesting. It was really cute. And actually through this, we found out that almost everything Silas does in present day is because of us. Almost everything he does is because he remembers this past life and we don't, which is so tragic. Like, you find out that the reason he is so into music is because we would force him to listen to us sing in our love for music in the past life. And so now, even though he sings off key and can't carry a tune to save his goddamn life, he has the biggest record collection of any of the guys. Like, and it's because he's constantly, yeah. And so it's, there's a lot, and there's a lot of stories like that. I love this, man. Right? Well, then that's just it though, is I have a hard time picking a favorite because they all have stories like that of some kind. So Zane's is also really interesting because his thing is he is an emissary in his past life. He serves a god named Astra, who Astra is a fucking asshole. I will say that's the type of god where you're like, why does anyone worship you? Because you're cruel. Astra, I believe, in the Master of Fate world, which is, sorry, this timeline, this lifetime, demanded that Zane kill us, essentially, for whatever reason. Either to be a prophecy or we had something of value. I don't remember which, but we were essentially, he was assigned to kill us. And he couldn't do it. And so instead he left us in a slumber and he just disappeared. And multiple times throughout our history, Zane has just left. He's just up and left. And so we have a bit of an abandonment issue, but then he's an astrohole. Yeah, exactly. He's an asshole of astronomic levels. Are so passionate about stuff where you're much about the deeper stuff, right? I'm also saying the stories are so good. They're genuinely well written. And so he's cursed by letting us go. He's cursed to be reincarnated and meet us every single lifetime and watch us die. That was his punishment. And that's why the god sucks, because Jesus Christ, that is dark. And so there's been a few lifetimes where he treats us coldly because he doesn't want to get attached. And then, but every time he ends up falling for us, and every time he gets hurt. And it's like, fuck. We try to break the cycle, and oh god. And then we have, where is he? Where's Sea God? Sea God Raphael, where we were human and he was the god of the sea, so a merman, a triton of sorts. Where Lemuria, which is the underwater world that he was the god of, was essentially dying. He had to find a source, and the prophecy said that a sacrifice to him would be the source of that power, that energy, whatever, to keep Lemuria alive. Only to find out that that source was us. We were a sacrifice to the god, and our heart was that power source, which, because he was in love with us, he couldn't bring himself to, murder us to use our heart to power his city. So he betrayed his nation because he couldn't kill us. And Lemuria ended up dying completely. The nation, whatever, the world ended. It didn't survive. It dried up into a desert. completely. Yeah, but there's more to it, but that, yeah. And so that's also where his alternative story of the Abyss Walker comes from, because he's like a thief in the desert type style. There's so much lore, it's loring. I show up to, there's always drooling over the guy, so I just figured it's just a dating sim. That's so fair, because that's genuinely also how it's marketed. That is very much how Infold even presents it, which is, I get it, sex sells, I understand, but like, oh my god, people are missing out on some good shit, man. Absolutely heartbreaking stuff. Like, they've got such good story. And what I also really like is that most Otome games also have like this really meek or shy main character, which, hello? It's not really a bad thing. It's just, every single one is the same kind, and so it gets kind of exhausting after a while, where they're like, oh gosh, what do you mean you like me? Oh my god. You know, like that type, where it's like, okay, but this character is a badass. This character is very independent, very doing her own thing. She's in a form of law enforcement. She's a, what's called a deep space hunter. And what that means is she is part of a task force that keeps the city Lincoln safe from wanderers, which are kind of like, we are led to believe aliens. Spoiler alert, they're not so much aliens anymore, we've discovered in the latest chapter. They are like these mindless monsters that attack humans a lot. So we protect the populace from them. And running into the guys is just kind of a side effect of our job. We just kind of run into them through various storylines. And hello, stop that. Anyway, yeah, that's Love and Deep Space in a nutshell. It's a lot. It's a lot. But let me get back to the protocors, because that is something I am working on. So I would like to clear out some of these, and so we're going to focus on the alpha and betas today, if that is okay. And I'm going to show you a really nifty site that I'm going to try and do a side-by-side. It's going to keep doing that. I'm sorry in advance. Game screen. Cannot, oh no, vertical. Can I attach? Oh, game sources is visible. Okay, can I move mobile game to like, hold on. There, let me hide my widget maybe. Yeah, let's do that. And then let me add in, we're gonna hide that browser. We're gonna show this one. Okay. And then here to there to hide the background. There we go, kind of. We're just gonna move browser a tad. We kind of want the whole thing. You're not gonna be able to see this very well, and I'm so sorry in advance. I'm gonna do my best. There we go. That's probably the best we're gonna be able to see it. I'm so sorry. But the idea is we pick the Stellachrom that we are doing. So what are we looking at? Let's look at ones that I haven't leveled. Yeah. Let's start with the zeros. So let's start with this guy. So we're gonna do an emerald. The main stat is gonna be HP because it's an alpha. Oh, we're gonna look at alphas. Sorry, I lied. We're looking at alphas first. Let me do the purple. Sorry. So HP will always be the main stat. Core level, this one is a 6. Substats include HP, crit rate, crit damage, and a defense bonus. Alright, and they are, HP is... The number transitions and it didn't fucking matter. I'll have to use my left hand to count to put in numbers. So crit rate is 1.5. Crit damage is 2.3. And bonus is 8.3. And so this is a violet. So what I do is, because I don't know, this is an alpha core, so it's going on any solar. So any companion piece, so something that is already like a pair. So this won't go on any lunar cards. This can only serve so many specific companions directly. So the beauty of this is I can hit all, And that way it'll apply to any companion. Sorry, my model's like in the way, but yeah, it collects all. I want a crit, damage, or damage weakened build. I don't really want mixed builds. I don't really want to work on those. I want either a damage to weakened or a crit build. And what that means is which build to choose. So a crit build is recommended when fighting without matching Stellarchron colors, fighting shielded enemies, or enemies without Protocore shields. So things like, you know, those rounds in Deep Space Trials or in Hunter's Contests where it's just a lot of enemies, but not necessarily shielded ones. Like they don't have the little diamonds underneath their health bar. If that's the case, you need a crit build. You want something that's just going to dish out damage and possibly AoEs. If you're fighting something that's more HP heavy, something that is like one enemy for the entire round, but they've got like 5 bars of health and they've got like a double shield, you're going to want the damage to weaken build. It's recommended when fighting with all matching Stellarchroms, so that's your matching card types. And so that means because you're going to be breaking the shield often, you're going to want to cause more damage in that weakened state. So those are the 2 typical builds. And then there is a note here about flat stat importance, which honestly, I don't have a lot of cards that aren't leveled up, so it doesn't really apply. Mostly lower leveled cards might have more importance for flat stats. Recommended to turn this feature on when accessing a protocore for when assessing a protocore for a memory with base attack less than 600 or base HP less than 1200 or 12,000. Yeah, so I'm good. I'm over that. I don't need that, but just be aware that it's there. So yeah, we have all that stuff in there. So now if I hit rate protocore, it'll tell me on this screen. Let me just hide the game for a moment. What the rating is for each build. So it looks like the best build that this is for would be either God of Tides, a crit build, which is one of the Raphael cards, or Abyssum Sovereign, which is the dragon card for Silas. Both are in the blue, which means they're kind of like a 3-star rating, which isn't that great. It's not fantastic, so I don't really need to level this card. It's if you click it, it'll actually tell you only level this protocore if really necessary, because it's not great. It's not a great protocore. So I have it locked. Do I need to keep it? No. I'm actually going to unlock it because I don't want it. You know? So let's look at the other violets at the same time, just so I don't have to change the Stellarchron every time. So HP, so no, we have attack instead. And then we have defense, flat defense, and then crit rate, crit damage. So let's see what the second one has. It is a level 0. So it doesn't have any investment in it yet. And then attack is 49. Defense is 24. Crit rate is 1.2. And damage is 3. And again, I'm not sure which companions need violet, so I'm just going to put them all. And rate protocore. Okay, so this one actually has a 4-star rating. Its highest is for 3 different builds at 233% for Lumiere, for Seer, and Farspace Kernel, which is kind of good. Lumiere build would not hate that. That's kind of nice. And so what happens with a 4-star rating, which let me hide the game, you'll see is in purple. What that means is good protocore to level. So it's a good, safe investment. It's going to be all right. It's not cracked, but it's good. I have only 1 cracked protocore in my entire collection, so don't even feel bad if you don't. Don't even feel bad. They are rare. But yeah, so that's a good one to invest in, and it tells you what cards can use it, which is really great. So what I can do is I can then, if I really wanted to, I could hit status. Hello? Status, there we go. And I hit all, and I go back into alpha. If I change it to just show my violets, I have 70 of them. So these guys, I know that this one, not this one, where is it? Where's the one I just ranked? This one is better than some of them. Hey Bubba, how you doing? Can somebody give a shout out to Bubba, please, and thank you. How you doing, Bubba? I showed the Haikave arts. I'll DM you the pictures because you're gonna like them. You're gonna like them. It may be by I have a bag of gay, basically. I have a bag of gay. But yeah, so these 3 builds are gonna be worth doing. So by doing that, what I can do, actually, I might just keep doing this way, to be honest. I can look at what what the cards currently have. So let's see. I've got Lumiere crit build. Do I not have this on Lumiere at all? What does Lumiere have? Interesting. Hold on. Anyway, it's good for 3 builds, so I'll save that. I'll save that for now. It looks like ultimate weapon have it listed. Babe gave us my high school. Sorry, that was. Damn. Looks. What does that mean? What does that mean? What? Okay, so we know that this is worth it and the other one is not. So let me enhance this and let me use the one that is garbage to do it. That way at least I'm kind of filtering some stuff out. Is it that one? It is. Let me enhance. Defense went up to 37. That really fucking sucks. Okay. Let me go up one more level just to get to an even 6. Okay, crit damage. So let me up this. We got it up to 6. The attack did not go up, the defense did. The defense went to 37. And then the crit damage went to 4.2. So let's see if it's still a 4-star. It is actually. For those 3, it did still go up. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave that at 6 and we're gonna leave that there. That's good. Is also a throwaway stat in the gacha too. No, not in this one. No. Because each card has its own like kind of buffing indicator. So a lot of the cards actually will use defense specifically. So flat defense, maybe, but defense bonus, no, not at all. So we're gonna leave that one. And then we'll go on to our next one that isn't equipped. So this one, is this not almost exactly, oh, it's like a mix of the other 2. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let me throw this back to 0. It's almost like a mix of the 2 cards because we have our flat attack at 42 instead of 49. Our crit rate and crit damage are there, but then we have our defense bonus from the other card. That's interesting. So 42, and then we have 1.3. We got a 2.4 when it comes to damage because it hasn't been leveled. And then with defense, we have an 8.7. Again, all companions because I'd like to know. Okay, you know what? It actually has a higher base rating than, just so you can see, than the other one. That's interesting. So it's got a 271 and that's at no leveling. So if that's the case, let me level this and see how it goes. And what I do is it's kind of like Genshin, where if you get it to what, level 4, that's where it earns its first like stat roll. Same thing. Every 3 levels you get one. So we got defense bonus. This could be good or bad. It depends on the build. So let's run that through. Let's see if that's good for anything. Same thing. We're gonna move it up to 3. Everything stayed the same except for defense, which went to 13.2. Is it worth investing more? Yes, it is. For those 3 builds, it is still good. Okay, so let's advance it again. Let's do another 3. And so far, it is doing better than the previous one. Crit damage went up to 3.9. Okay, let's try that. It is still worth investing. 4.7, yeah, okay, it's still a 4-star, so I'm gonna hold on to that one as well. But it's the same as the other 3, so when it comes down to like ones that I have saved, that's when I think I'm gonna start clearing out ones that are just not as good. I'll start actually comparing numbers. I'm just trying to trim it down so that I have less to have to keep track of. So for this one, HP, you would think, ew, gross, that's a disgusting protocore. But because it's HP and HP with crit rate and crit damage, if it's on a card that has an HP bonus, that can be kind of fucking insane. Now, I'm saying this as somebody who doesn't remember if there is a card that is possible to have that, so bear with me, but I want to check it just in case, and this will quickly tell me if that is a thing that exists or not. But for all I know, there's no solar card with an HP bonus. I don't believe there is. I think they're all attack, but still. I want to check just in case I'm incorrect, because Lord knows my memory cannot remember all the bonuses in this fucking game. So this is a 9.7 for HP bonus. Oh! Sorry. We have our first 5-star. Not 5-star. Our first 5-star level. Look at that. For God of the Tides and Abyssum Sovereign, this is both great for a crit build. Dope. It is gold. It is a 308, so that is very much worth the investment. we're gonna go ahead and take that straight to, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna level it up and we're gonna see how it goes. And we're gonna see if it loses that. So 14.6 for HP bonus. That actually is great. If it's gonna go in and she's gorgeous, we love her, right? It's still gold. All right, we're gonna level up some more. Take it to a 6. I would like to say you almost never level anything to the max 15, by the way, unless it's like a god tier protocore. So if this remains gold, I'll take it to 15. If it goes anything below, stop. Just stop. Just don't. Anything after that you don't want. And the item is good too. It does. It does. Wait, what? Oh, 6. Huh. It's like you can't do that. And we lost the game. It is now a 4-star. We did not want the flat HP. It's back down to 4. So I will stop it there. It's still a higher 4-star than what we currently have for those two builds, so we're still hold on to it. But it is it's not god tier anymore, unfortunately. Our investments do not roll very well. Sad, but it is what it is. We got this guy. We have a flat defense, which I don't think will help us too much. Crit rate, crit damage, and then we have Oath Strength, which is the part I'm interested in. I'm curious to see if that benefits us at all. So we've got a 26, a 1.6, a 2.4, and a 1.2. Whew! Yeah, it's 4-star for a couple of things, actually. Just a few. Just all of them. All of them. So that's worth investing a little bit just to see. Let's take it to 3. It's not a god tier, but it's highly flexible piece, which is kind of nice. So our Oath Strength went up to 1.6. Let's see if it's worth keeping around. Okay, less builds, but yes, still good. It actually jumped up a lot for Caleb's ultimate weapon companion, which is kind of nice. So let's level it again and see if it's worth investing. If not, we recycle it. Crit rate goes to 2.4. And it goes up to 6. Ooh, okay, it's actually looking really not bad for Caleb's ultimate weapon crit build. At 442%, that's actually higher than the other ones, I'm pretty sure. So we'll leave it at 6. And we'll do our last one that has not been leveled. This is kind of an interesting one. I didn't know if this was worth keeping. I could not remember. And it's kind of wonky because it has no crit rate or crit damage, but it does have Oath Strength and damage boost to weakened, which in theory should be something you want if you want the damage to weaken build rather than the crit. So fingers crossed that this is a subset that we would like, because I cannot keep them straight. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do an HP bonus, which seems to be something we want on Violet cards, so that's all right. And then attack bonus, which I don't think ever hurts, but we will see. 0.9 for Oath Strength. Damage to boosted gets 2.3. That's 23. 22.3, there we go. 9.4 for HP bonus, and 7.6 for attack. So let's see how we're doing. Okay, yep, damage we can build. It's got a couple of 4-set options, so we'll take it to 3. Attack bonus goes up to 11.8. Oof. I don't know if that's necessarily the one we wanted to win in. I have a feeling we're going to drop down to a 3-star now. I could be wrong, but... Oh, no, I take it back. It's actually more applicable to a lot of builds, actually. Okay. We'll do it to 6. Damage to boost, or damage boost to weakened, it goes up to 3.6. Okay. That's good for our build, because we do want... Oh, right, sorry. The 6, sorry. Okay, not terrible. It has done better. Okay, so let me look at what this means. So we have a few of these already equipped. So the one that has come up a lot has been this guy. Not this protocore, but the one that it's equipped to is the what's called the Ultimate Weapon XO2. It's the myth card, or one of the myth cards for Caleb. So let me run the one that's currently on him, and we'll see how that stacks up, and we'll look at the number of that. Because that is going to be the number that we're trying to beat. Attack is And in theory, each card is going to want to have 2 different builds, which is why this is such a pain in the ass, because we need to keep track of that. One thing I did put in my survey is if I could put, like, you know, a heart on something for HP or life, and if I could do like a sword on something as like a damage or crit build, just something to mark these would be really fucking helpful. But right now, there's no real way to label your protocores, which is kind of annoying. It's kind of infuriating, actually. It's hard to keep track of because there's so fucking many to keep track. Because each card, and you've got hundreds of cards, let me be so clear. You've got like hundreds of cards. Each one potentially needs 2 to run properly, and it's like, that's too much. That's too much. 2.3, this one's got 5.9. This one also is already leveled to 15, so if it's shit, it's going out the door. Let me be so clear on that one. That one's garbage. Okay. 4.5. So we are looking at specifically, well, you know what? Fuck it. We want all of them. Right core. Oh, I take it back. So that's my god tier one. That's my one god tier card. So there you go. So it's not getting replaced anytime soon. At least not on Ultimate X. So he's fine. He's not losing that. He's keeping that. So he can hold on to that one. That being said, there is a second card for the other Ultimate X that we have to see if it's any good. So at least I know the one that has like the visor on his face, he's good. He's fine. He can hold on to that forever. But this one, crit rate, crit damage, attack bonus, and defense bonus. We've got a what, a 1.3? A 1.3. Then we got a 2.9. 13 even. And then we have a 12.8. Alrighty, so let's see what this is good for. Oh, this is god tier for either Lumiere, Foreseer, or Far Space Kernel. So this is just on the wrong, unit. So let me move this protocore. Let me take this elsewhere. It should be on, you know what, let me throw it on Lumiere. Where is Lumiere? That's a Light Seeker. Wait, do I have, I do have the combo for Lumiere. I do. I purposely did that to myself. Great. This is Lumiere, but he's yellow. Why would I need, why is it saying it's good for Lumiere? Oh, because I see a combo. So I need a purple Xavier card. Okay, so I want to hold on to that forever. Can I put it on Foreseer as a crit build, maybe? A purple Zane card that could use it? Oh, sorry. I forgot this was a solar pair. Is there a purple solar? Wait, how would that work? How would that work? I just realized, how would... This is a solar and has to go to Lumiere. Why is it showing violet as an option then? That doesn't make any sense. It can only go on solar pair, but the solar pair is yellow, so why, what? Hold on. I feel like I'm being misled. I feel like this is incorrect. So in that case, let me, So Lumiere, no. Foreseer, is he purple? I don't think he is. Foreseer is blue. Foreseer is blue. Far Space Kernel, though. Far Space Kernel, though. No, he's not purple. Far Space Kernel is red. That's unhelpful. So in that case, hold on. Let me clear this out. Let me put all, and then if you go by pair, we can look at who this is applicable to. So this would be applicable to Abyss Walker, and would be applicable to Ultimate Weapon. There we go. So a proper real rating of this core would probably be more like, okay, so it's a 4-star. It's a 4-star card. For the 2 that it could be used on. That's my fault. That's me not being able to remember what companions had what colors. So in that case, I should be comparing... Oops, not that. Violet, status, all, alpha. So the ones that have them equipped are the ones that I should be comparing them to. If you can see on the right side there. So it's currently on Ultimate Weapon X. It's a 4-star. It's not terrible, but let me remember. So somebody read this, or somebody remember this. For Ultimate Weapon, 332% is what its current stats are at. So that being said, are any of these higher? This one is. This one is 437, 348. So these ones are no good. But the last two might be worth it. 442, that's the highest one actually. 403, what? Okay, let's see. Why is this one acting like it's higher? It's not. Let's see. We want HP and HP 431. No, we want the 442, I think. Let's reuse core data. So this one. So let's match this up. This is the flat defense with the oath strength one. That is this one. This one has a higher percentage of substats than the currently equipped one on the character. Let me run over to the character. We want Caleb. We want this guy. So we're gonna swap out his protocore for... Have a good lurk, decaf. This one. Weirdly enough, even though the helper says that the current one has 3 of the matching stats, the one on the right is actually rated better for him, for his crit build specifically. So that's interesting. So I would say let's equip that, and then is there either of these that are good? Damage to weaken. Let's look at that one. Is that one good for anything? That was this one. 437. You know what? Yeah, I think these are the 2 cards to keep then. These 2 that I'm highlighting, going between the 2, they're the ones to keep, I think. Because they're the ones that are better for the crit and the damage to weaken build. I think that's the move. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So that means that I want to equip. Which one do I want to equip though? Crit build? Yeah, I'm mostly focusing on Hunter's Contest, so let's do crit build. Let's put him on the weapon. Which would be this one. So we're gonna replace. I'll still keep that one. It'll still be helpful, but we're gonna keep that. And then let's look at the others. Let's look at Abyss Walker, because Abyss Walker is fucking suffering. Raphael, you poor asshat. Okay, this guy is just... He's always had a rough go with my cards, just because it just doesn't work out for him ever. I mostly just want to find out if I need to get rid of any of the ones that I have equipped. So let me look at... Almost all of these are crit builds, so I can get rid of some of them. I can get rid of the... Flat defense, crit rate, crit damage, oath strength. I can get rid of that. Wait, isn't that the one that just said it was helpful? Why would it... Wait, what? Yeah, why is it showing up as 275 on here? Oh, it's because it's been leveled. Okay, so delete that. 342. That's still the same one. What are you talking about? Okay. That's the same one too. How many times did I do? Oh, because it's leveled up. I see what happened. Let me grab those out of the way. Okay. Crit rate, crit damage. We're gonna get rid of the ones that weren't looking at the correct core. Or the correct companion, rather. Okay, so 442, 332. I'm just gonna enter exactly what I have, and we're gonna look at the collection to see what I need to get rid of. We're just gonna do that. We're gonna enter the God tier one again, just so I have it on record. This is the God tier one that's sitting on Caleb, that I will probably never get rid of because I'm paranoid now. That's 5.9, and then Oath Strength is 1.5. Yeah, that's the God tier, so that's gonna stay, obviously. And then now this one on Abyss Walker is gonna be fucking interesting. It's a 15, it's got a crit rate. It's got a crit damage. It's a weird mix of the two because it also has the damage boost to weakened, and also has an attack bonus, so it's kind of a... It might be a split build, which I'm not a huge fan of, which could be a problem for my account, but let's see. 3.8, 5.2, and 13.4. Oh, that's not how you... There we go. Great. And it's a 4-star. Not terrible. Not terrible. We'll keep it for now. The other one, it's also a high 4-star, to be so honest. So we might just hold on to that. Okay, and then we've got... I wish you could almost label these, like, if you could, like, name them. That'd be really helpful. This one is a 9. We've got a flat attack. Damage boost to weakened. Attack bonus. And defense bonus. So attack is 78. Damage boost to weakened is 3.2. Attack bonus is 12.2. Good lord, that always sounds so high. And then last but not least, defense bonus is 7.5. Welcome back. Rate Protocore. It is a 4-star at 354. That is not great. That is not fantastic. Can I also reorder these? No, I can't. That's really annoying. Okay. So let me do the 0 one that's sitting on this 4-star Raphael, which is terrible. Crit damage. Damage boost to weaken, HP bonus, and attack bonus. I feel like this might have been an accidental good one that I kept, and I probably should not have. Boost to weaken is going to be 2. Oh my god. Bro, what do you mean? 7.6. There we go. And then 7.8. And rate... Oh, that's a bad one. We're going to go ahead and just... We're going to unattach that. That can be disposed of any time. In fact, we're going to mark it for disposal. That's a 3-star. Yeesh. Okay. And then we'll grab this one, which defense, crit rate, crit damage. I think I have that one. Hi, Yuri. How you doing? That is the one I have there, so we're going to keep that. So let me grab the unmarked ones. Do I have an HP, crit attack bonus, and defense bonus? Oh, that one. That's the one I have. 13, 12.8. That's the one. Okay, so let me do this unmarked one. So we have flat attack. Make sure this is the right level, by the way. Defense. Crit rate. And crit damage. We've got a 49. Aw, Yuri! Thank you for the resub! Thank you, thank you!
Len.
Thank you for loving me!
Len.
Thank you for being there!
Oh god.
Everyone's thanking,
Len.
the whole world's thanking you! Thanking
Len.
us for thanking you!
Please.
I liked it.
9-month streak, though. Ooh. Also over a year. That's so fucking crazy, though. That's so crazy. Thank you so much for sticking with me for an entire fucking year, Yuri. I'm getting kind of sweaty in Love and Deep Space, is what we're currently doing right now. We're running protocores because a lot of people don't really know how protocores work in this game, which, bro, me neither. Oh, that's also a bad one. That can be removed right fucking now. Oof. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and discard that. There we go. I think I have that one clocked. This one. So this one we have a 42. Hi, Cat, how you doing? Crit rate, crit damage? What's cracking? Yeah, crit rate 1.3. 3.9. I'm so good. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. We're going through some protocore cleanup in Love and Deep Space because we have some kind soul on Reddit has created a protocore raider, thank fuck. So we can judge whether we keep our protocores or not. Oh, that's a garbage one too. Throw that away. So almost all of these that I've kept, turns out they're garbage for the builds that can actually hold them. Guess what I did this weekend? What'd you do? What'd you do this weekend? What are you up to? Because they're good builds, but they don't work for the cards that they have to be equipped to. They don't attach. So I was like, oh well, I messed up. 1467. There we go. And then 1.4 for crit rate. 8 Ado concert? Okay, I'm so sorry. What is Ado? Who is Ado? Because that sounds amazing. Concerts are always a fucking blast. I hope you had a best time. I also don't know if I'm old and just don't know who that is. I just need some background noise while I turn my brain off for a bit and decompress after work. All good, Yuri. It's all good. That's exactly what I'm doing anyway. That's all good. I'm gonna throw that out. That is also a shitty card. Japanese music artist. Oh, nice! I hope it was so much fun. Was it good? Was it worth it? Did you enjoy it? I'm assuming so, considering you seem very excited, but... Oath, 0.9. Oh my god, that's so bad. Amazing and so much fun. Oh, good. I have to say, it's really satisfying when you are at least willing to pay for tickets and then you go and it's everything you want it to be. I do remember I went to a Motley Crue concert once where, you know, being Motley Crue, it's a shit ton of fucking money. And you go and it's like, it was so bad. I don't know what happened, but Jesus Christ, they just did not fucking care. The One Piece Red movie, she's the singing voice of Uta. Oh, okay. See, Uta's the one that Amelie voices, right? And that's the one that Amelie did the cover of. Correct me if I'm wrong. I bought a light stick and I had the seats really high up and see. That'd be beautiful, Cat. I'm so glad that was so much fun for you. And that's a 4-star. We can keep that one. Okay. Okay, these are the protocores we have. That'd be Uta. Got it. Look it. I know stuff sometimes. Okay, so the ones we're getting rid of are the flat attack, flat defense, crit rate, crit damage. That one is Gonzo, which is this guy. We are getting rid of the double HP, crit rate, crit damage. Yes, we are. It is marked for disposal. Gone. We are getting rid of the flat attack, defense bonus, crit rate, crit damage. Which is that one. That is marked for garbage. That's gone. And then last but not least, we are getting rid of the crit damage, damage to weakened HP bonus. That is not marked, but we are getting rid of it because it is a shitty card. There we go. That leaves us with our 4 stars. Quick select, decompose. Yeah, we'll get rid of those. Now yelled, we love you, I don't know, and she freaking hurt. Let's go! Damn, you got lungs on you, Cat. What the fuck? Very nice. Very nice. Oh, let me get rid of, yeah, no, that one for sure. You're gonna leave that card unequipped. Yeah, I don't care. I don't use that card. It's a 4-star. I don't give a shit. There we go. Alrighty. Alright. She heard you. That's awesome. I love that. Okay, we're gonna delete those. So Violet is done. We are now going to do... What color do y'all want to do next? Y'all care? they're all fucking Emerald's gonna be the biggest pain in the ass. There's 81 of them, whereas the other ones are all in the 60s. Violet's also one of the ones that there are very few cards. Purple, we just did purple. We just got it done. We just did all the violet. We do a pink. We got pearl. We got ruby, amber, sapphire, or emerald. And I will say I have more ruby and sapphire cards than any of them. Pink? Okay, pearl it is. Confirm. Don't have a lot to go through. I don't have a ton. But we do have some new ones. And we're gonna look at what we have versus what we can trade. So let me go with the unequipped ones first. Actually, no, that's a lie. I'm gonna do them in order that they appear so that I can know who is who. So we're gonna change this to pearl. There we go. HP is still the main stat. Thank you for the head pats. Core level, this one is 15. And it has a flat attack with crit rate, crit damage, and a damage to weaken bonus. So 47 for attack, 1.3 for crit rate, 8.1 for damage is not that high considering it's a maxed out card. That's kind of unfortunate. And 3.3, and this is, oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me check out what all my options are for Pearl. For companions, because that's going to matter. Yeah, pair. So that's going to be... Where's Relentless Conqueror? Relentless Conqueror. Gonna be God of the Sea. Or God of the Tides, sorry, whatever, same difference. Oh, that's it for 5-star. Okay, it's just those two. Great. Rate Protocore. Okay, it's a 4-star. It's a 4-star. That's not bad. It's not great, it's not bad. It's actually a pretty high 4-star too. It's a 519%. That's not terrible. Yeah, sorry, I realize that this probably means nothing to people who don't play, and I'm sorry in advance, but oh, I'm like, why am I seeing so many? That's why. So it is 519%. Not terrible, not great, but not bad. This one is at 9, and it's sitting on one of the God of Tides, and it is a crit rate, crit damage. I need to look for more damage to weakened. My problem is I keep keeping the defense bonus ones, and I need to, or not defense, but the crit rate, crit damage. I need to keep the others too, and I just haven't been. I've just been slacking. It's one of those ones where I have to get used to seeing it, or I'm not gonna know. And 9.3. Right. Also a 4-star. Also a 4-star. Not the highest, it's at 413, but good to know. This one's on Silas. Hi, Zenny, how you doing? It is also a level 9. It has crit damage, oath strength, damage to weakened, it can stay, and then it has attack bonus. Crit damage is at 2.7. What's going on? I am rating protocors. We are working on some protocore builds because nobody knows how to in this game, which is fair because it is really fucking confusing. And so we are using this protocore rater that some lovely person on Reddit has created. Thank Jesus. Because it is hard to figure it out on your own. Oh, I did the thing. Shit. Oh, we're good. Okay, cool. Hit the wrong button. I was like, please don't change my layout. Okay, rate. That's not bad either. And it's actually not terrible for both builds. So far, these have been good for both build types. There have been 4 stars for all of them. So that's not terrible. This one is also on a... Oh. Is this on God of the Tides? No, this is on... Is this on a... No, it has to be God of the Tides. What card is this on? Is that a solar card? Oh, it's on the 4-star. Oh, sorry. I'm looking at this. I'm like, what fucking picture is that? Ew, this might get yoinked onto a 5-star. This might get yoinked onto the God of the Tides. Maybe. Because having that on there might be a little crazy on a 4-star. How y'all been? I'm in good. I'm in good. We went through the haul from the con, which was really fucking great. I spent too much money. Yeah, I have no self-control. You know what was really cheaper? Back when I didn't know anime. When I knew none of them, it was really cheap to go to a con. How was the con? It was good. It was good. It was really good, actually. Met a lot of friends. It was great. I met Jamie. I met Irie. I actually spent most of the weekend with Irie. That was great. I also met Kasumi. Ooh, that's a shitty. Sorry, that's a shitty card. I'm gonna just go ahead and mark that for disposal. Ugh. No, right. I walked around Sydney yesterday and spent so much money. I think I did my budget when I got home. I think I hit about $400 on just merch shit, and I'm like, bro, I need to chill. HSR, I do not. Yeah, that's why when you were like, hi, Yassine, I don't know who that is. I did attend a Zenless panel with Irie, mostly because I'm like, I need to know what people are talking about to just be able to carry a conversation. And then halfway through, I was like, oh, you know what? Never mind. Oh, wait, hold on, wait. No, it's still bad. Okay, hold on, sorry. I was like, I marked that as a 9, as a level 9. No, it's bad. You were at a con? Yeah, it was at Anime North. Yeah. Anime North. And I'm so sad because when I got to my father's, I saw that I missed Win again. Winnie, if you know who Win is. She was there the last day because I didn't go on the Sunday. Even though I paid for it, I didn't go because I was like, I can't spend any more money. And all the panels I wanted to see are done. So I was like, ah, fuck. So I missed Win. That was kind of heartbreaking, but well, maybe next year. But I did get to see several VTuber friends. How was the food? The food was fine. Food was good. I had my first low blood sugar scare though. I'm not diabetic, but I do take insulin resistance meds, and so they plummeted my blood sugar, and it was rough. Was it overpriced? I mean, no, I wouldn't think so. It was about $75 for the weekend, which is on par with most of the bigger cons I've been to. It was, I think, I would argue one of the biggest ones in North America for the year. So, Oh, but the food. Oh, sorry, I thought you meant the con itself. The food. No, not USD. We're in Canada. We're in Canada. No, the food wasn't overpriced per se. The drinks were. The drinks were absolutely overpriced. But I think that's because they know people are sweaty. But the food, no, the food was okay. I mean, I expect to spend more there because that's kind of the point. They always have food trucks, and the food trucks are just generally expensive. So no. Was it more than average or expected? No. Pretty light novels of volumes 3 to 5 though. Let's go. How far have you read Cat Cat? Because I am on volume 6, I think. I might be on 5 or 6. And a cheese dog was like $14. Oh yeah, no. I could get like a combo for like $14, but no. Not on its own. That's robbery. That's just illegal. I'm kidding. It's not actually illegal, but it's just immoral. Crit rate. Crit damage. Defense bonus? Defense bonus. Money McDonald's? Oof. That's gonna be a 41. There we go. So yeah, as far as money, we have no money. We are broke. We are brokely broke. Bless Emma. Emma came in and was like, oh, you spent all this money? Here's $10. You look poor. Don't touch me. So valid. Aren't too expensive. I mean, to be fair, the conversion rate is kind of ridiculous. No, at this rate, US cons would be more expensive than a Canadian con. It was like 10 years ago in Edmonton. I got to get both my Volume 1 Stargate Atlantis and my OG Transformers Complete Collection immortalized. That's fucking awesome, Yuri. Holy shit. That's so cool. Oh, that's a shitty ass card. Sorry. That's bad. Very nice, Yuri. Or worse than Singapore currency. I have no idea. I gotta say, I don't typically track it against Singapore. I don't think it's terrible. I'm trying to think of the last time I would have had to convert to Singaporean. I want to say maybe Otaku House. And I don't think the conversion rate was terrible. Oath strength. Damage to bonus to weak. Damn it. HP bonus? And Greg Berg were there. I wish I knew who these people were. I'm so sorry. I'm so out of the loop. Because maybe that's the thing too. I joined the scene really late. Like, y'all know. You all were here. Well, for the most part, most of you were here. I didn't know anime just like a year or two ago. Like I'm in my first year and a half of really watching it and being into it. God of the Tides damage build. Okay. It's very limited for what this is for. And I don't like what it's on, but it'll do. Canadian Stronger? Oh, okay. Oh, that's a bad card. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna just discard that. Anything that is less than 4 substats is garbage. Have you watched? I'm gonna be so honest. I can't possibly name them all. According to Crunchyroll, and just Crunchyroll, not talking, not Netflix, not Amazon Prime, not High Dive, just Crunchyroll. In my first year, I watched 87 titles. When I do something, I go full send. So when you ask me, what have you watched? I don't know. All of them? Oh, I've very much seen Horimiya. Lynn went ham. Lynn did go ham. And I would say romance is my niche. Odds are, if there's a romance anime, I've probably seen it. Or at least tried it. I've at least seen the first episode of most of them. 87? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Horimiya, which honestly, I didn't hate the first season, but I really wish there was just more. I would have loved to see them at college. I would love to see Hori and Miyamura, like, you know, as adults. I would like that. I think it'd be cute. And I realize a lot of people think that, so. There's missing pieces. No, I'm aware. I've seen it. And that's just the first season, but with missing pieces. It's not a new season. It's not a continuation. Which is not a bad thing. It's just marketing it as a second season, I thought was a little wrong. Oh, I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's like a manga, but I mean, I would like it animated. I would like to watch it and not have to read it. I don't want to read. That sounds bad. I don't want to read. No, that's right. I don't want to read. I don't want to fucking read. I shouldn't say that. I'm reading the light novel for Apothecary Diaries, so I will read. I just have to be like in love with it, which honestly, I just am not for that. I am hopefully gonna read Kaiju number 8 soon. That would be good. I consumed Solo Leveling, which didn't hate it. They kind of painted themselves into a corner. I mean, you can't really do anything else than what they did for an ending in the manga, webtoon, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They quite literally couldn't do anything else. I mean, that's literally the only way to deal with a character that's so OP like that. So, fair enough. Season 2. Oh, yeah, no, I'm so hyped. That's actually one of the voice actors I met this weekend was Landon McDonald. Oh my god, that's a shitty piece. I'm so sorry. Was Landon McDonald. He signed my Soshiro Hoshina print, which looks fucking sick. I'm so excited. So there we go. That is... I have everything marked. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 marked for disposal. 1, 2, 3. Yep. I got them all. Beautiful. Get rid of those. Noise. Good shit. I'll decompose though. Quick select. Discard it. We'll also grab the ones that are on cards because they're on 4 stars and I don't care. So decompose. There we go. So that's the thing. So Solo Leveling served a purpose in that there's nothing really unique about it per se. It just kind of told the typical hero's adventure story where it's, you know, very formulaic, but it did it in a way that was still satisfying. And so I think overall it played its cards right. Yeah. And Violet Evergarden, nice. Very nice. Oh. I did see a guy. There was a guy walking around with a little yellow chair from, oh my god, what's the movie? The one with the door and the cat and the guy gets turned into a chair for the entire fucking thing. Suzume, that's it. Thank you. Jesus Christ. I'm like, the name of the movie, please, for the love of God. Cat, you know what's really cool about that movie? The entire time I was watching it, I'm like, I know this fucking voice of the main character. I know the voice of Suzume. And I'm like, why do I know this voice? An English voice, mind you. I swear to God, I know this. Do you know who it is? I don't know the name, but I'm like, where do I know the voice from? That's Cheyenne from Superstore. I was like, oh, that's not the crossover I was expecting. I didn't realize she was a voice actress too, and so I was like, oh, that's fucking dope. She has such a good voice for that. Like, I'm so used to just hearing it as like the Valley Girl, like teenager. And yeah, it was her, and I was like, oh shit. Fair enough. Ooh, My Happy Marriage is good. Ah, you know what? I take that back. I am not the biggest fan of My Happy Marriage right now, and maybe that is a poor opinion, but I'm just like, I don't know if the manga or the books are any different, but I'm gonna be so honest. Mio pissed me off this season. I was so bored, and maybe that's an unpopular opinion, but I was just... I'm not expecting her to be this absolute badass. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. I don't expect that right out of the gate. But like, god damn. We worked so hard for all that character development last season. Where she had even just like a little pinch of confidence. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's like we went through the same character arc again this season. I don't understand. I didn't want the replay. I was over it. I was very over it. Also, what color would we like to do this time? Because I'm done all these. Take your pick. I don't know Banana Fish. I don't know that one. Was Nicole Sacker. That's it. Was it late? Yeah, that's the limit. What's the superstar? Also, sorry, Ghost. Hold on. I missed your first message. Hold on. Let me go back and read that. Game dailies, unfortunately, had to be cut short because the internet needed to be cut off the solar power guys while they were working on our solar panel. Jesus Christ. That's fair. Welcome in. Hello. Green? All right. Emerald it is. Kaka's like, can you see the 81? Those ones. All those. Oh. Never mind. Apparently they're all in some other form. They're not in alpha. Alpha is very limited, apparently. This may not be so bad. This may not be so bad. HP is still the main stat, correct? So let's start with fucking Abyssum Walker. Actually, you know what? Hold on, wait. I need to see which companion can use these. Pair. So Lightseeker. Lightseeker is Emerald. Abyssum Sovereign is green. He was Ghost? Wait, what? Oh, okay. Oh, you're okay. Excuse me, did you also know the rest of the movie Judge was Tomei? Yeah, I did. That one I clocked pretty early. Yeah, that one was easy. It was she was driving me nuts the entire time because I'm like, I know this voice. I know this voice. And I don't know who the fuck it is, but I know this voice. I've heard many seasons of this voice and I could not figure out who the fuck it was. But it's because I was not thinking live action. I was thinking of a voice actor, but turns out, yep, actress. Alrighty. We have a level 15 with Abyssum Walker. It has flat attack, a crit rate, crit damage. It's got an oath strength. Flat attack is what? 45. 1.6 for crit rate. 5.6 for crit damage. And a 2.0 for oath strength. To attend a con with Max Middleman. I've actually been to one, I think. I think he was at Anime NYC one year that I was there. Signed red. Nice. That's a 4-star for Lightseeker and Sovereign crit build. Okay, so that's worth keeping. 4-star so far. One of the ads I saw at the AMC Theater when I went to see Lilo and Stitch movie is that over at the AMC Theater soon they're gonna have a Ghibli Fest with the movies. Oh, that's kind of cool. That'll be fun. You plan on going? Max Middleman, true. It would. Have you watched Grandma and Grandpa Turn Young again? I have not. Oh, it sounds familiar though. Why does that sound familiar? I feel like I might have seen stuff on TikTok. Maybe that's it? I don't know. Oh, strength. 0.9. But I will say I'm not taking suggestions at the moment. Only because the con really fucking wiped me out and I do not have the PDA processing to do it currently. I know that for sure, so. Yeah. Normally I've built myself up that I can take them, but no, any suggestions right now are pretty much going into the bin until I can get my brain caught up. There we go. Well, we already used our vouchers for the Stitch and we need to pay off the tickets because the last time we were at the theaters we didn't get to see Stitch because technical issues. Oh man, you were just not meant to see that movie like in peace, huh? Jesus. Well, I hope it was better this time. How was it, Ghost, overall? Like, without spoilers, because I don't necessarily want to, like... I don't really want to know what the story was, because I'm not fully sure what the story is going to be, because I don't know how you do anything without Gantu, but anyway. Overall, how was it? It's way too hot today. Is it? I haven't been outside other than the driving I was doing, so has it gone gross? Ugh. I don't want to go outside. I just realized your mom's jacket and shirt kind of look like a bird. How so? What do you mean? I've heard many things about this jacket. I gotta say, bird has not been one of them. I've been told I look like Kaiba, and I was like, how? And they were like, it's the shoulder pads. And I was like, okay, that's that's fair, I guess. And then what else have I gone before? I've gone Michael Jackson. I've gone that with the shoulder pads. And the shoulder pads really trip people up, I think. Look at the gold plating. I mean, I'm looking at it. Yeah. You know what it's modeled after, right? You know it's an existing jacket. It's oh my god, what's her name? Jesus Christ, it's been so long since I played. Tower Fantasy, Frigg. Her name is Frigg. Not that I forgot again, but her name is Frigg. It's her third copy's jacket because I liked it. Actually, I really like that character in general. I'm kind of sad of what happened with Tower Fantasy, which is where they just, I don't know, I feel like the story just kind of got neglected, or at least the quality just kind of got neglected. Golden wing look things. Not a bird. That's just my little symbol. It's just my little, that's my emblem. It's on everything. It's on my merch. It's on, yeah, just my little symbol. Yeah. 1.4. Fuck. No, 2.4. I can't fucking read. 2.4. This is 3.0. And then 9.5. I think you're seeing stuff. That's a shitty. Ugh, that's a shitty fucking protocol. Jesus, I have that on Silas? Oh, my boy. You could have so much better. Did I enter that right? Yeah, that's right. That's bad. Oof. Zenny, I think you're seeing shit. My jumper that I have is a staple in my house with my family. They love the jumper. Oh, I love that so much. I'm so glad you like it. I meant to ask how it turned out. I'm so glad. In my house with my family. Oh, I love that your family likes it. Much of an opinion I could give on the movie without spoiler. Oh shit, I missed it. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Ghost. I think it was fine. I could see which parts that could make people think meh about the movie, but it's still fun in parts. Okay, that's fair. Because I mean, I did not like. A lot of people didn't like the Beauty and the Beast remake, and I did not hate it. I didn't mind it. I thought they put enough of an original spin on it to make it stand out. So I mean, I'm open to it, but I'm just curious on what kind of story they're telling. If they took out like the main antagonist, you know. Certain animator? Well, let me tell you right now, I can't drop worth a shit, so not I. Definitely not I. Jaden? Wait, why? I remind you of Jaden? I don't know if that's a compliment or if you're Delulu. I want to say thank you, but also I don't see it. That's an honor though. I fucking love Jaden. Jaden's shit is cool. Fuck, can you imagine? Oh, I wish. Oh shit, that's the wrong button. Oh good, I didn't take it. Jane Animations is just great. Oh, that's a bad, fuck, that's a bad protocore. Holy shit. Did I enter this right? Attack 2.4. Oh shit, hello? 2.1. 14.5. Oh, it's that bad. It's that. Ooh, that's bad. That's a really bad protocore. Holy fuck. Just go ahead and just. Reach them all and generally tripping a thing. I think so too, because I don't know how to tell you that I am not in fact Jaden. I am not in fact Jaden. Jaden is so chill. From what I can tell, yeah. I'm also not a bird person, if that helps. As far as I know, Jaden's a bird person. Birds freak me out. Yeah, I'm definitely not a bird person. Yeah, no, no. I don't, no. I remember when you were pointing out how in an anime there was a character who looked similar to your model. Oh, you mean the one that BL emailed or messaged me? Yeah, I still haven't watched that one. I really should just watch that anime just to see what it is, because I should do that. Because that was weird. Did you, well, I don't know, Zenny. I mean, did you partake in maybe some of the devil's lettuce or something? Like, not near me, please. Agreed. That's a cat, exactly. From far away. Sure. But close up, get the fuck away from me. Not my favorite. Maybe I'm just tired. You could be tired. That would be a good guess. Because I don't even think I sound like Jaden either. I've been told a lot of things by my voice, but sounding like Jaden is not one of them. Looking like, I don't even know, because when I think of the animations from Jaden, I think of like the black and white like line drawing. You don't sound like Jaden. Yeah, I wouldn't think so. You know who does? Actually, it's funny you mention that. You know who totally does? A mutual of ours, ShinyBot. Sounds so much like Jaden to me, it's kind of freaky. I don't know if I've ever told them that. I don't think I would. It's just something I've always just thought to myself while watching their streams. I'm like, man, you sound like Jaden. Playing a snowbreak again. Oh, we got in the snowbreak bind, huh? And that's a 4-star. We can keep that one. Okay. Might just be the jacket. This jacket is really triggering you, huh? There we go. Okay, so we got rid of 2. That's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. We're definitely gonna have to put the green back on to 2 of them, though. The 2, they need something to wear. Specifically, not so much the 4-star I don't care about, but Silas needs his clothing. Protocores. Yeah, this. He needs to wear one. He can wear that one. We're gonna do that. All right, and attack goes up to 80. I don't think that helps us, but we're gonna see what that comes out to. Seen trailers from pop up my recommendation, but I'm picking it up. Oh, fair. How do we do? Oh, that's shit. Okay, well that's gonna hold. That's not gonna go any higher, and that's gonna hold there until we can get a new one. So, gross. This one was still a 4-star, I do believe. Attack. Damage, HP. Attack, damage, HP. Defense bonus, 13.8. Yeah, this one. Yeah, 3. Let's enhance this one and we might be able to take it from the 4-star. So is that big screen next to the phone screen your build plan for the guys? Or so that's the Protocore Raider that I put in the Discord. It's a really simple site that has you input the stats from your protocores, and it'll let you know whether it's worth leveling or not, and which builds would be helpful. So for example, this one that I just leveled at 6 with these stats, it would be good for the Abyssum Sovereign crit build. It's a 4-star, which makes it purple for that. So for example, let me hide that. There you go. So it's a purple one. Is that any fun, or is it? I'm gonna preface this by saying I'm trying to not answer this sarcastically. I swear to God I'm not. Do you see what I'm doing right now, Zenny? Does this look like Hawkeye Awuga? This is sweaty protocore leveling and running numbers and stats and shit. So can I say it's fun? Yes. But is this part of it fun? Not really. Not really. This part is the sweaty meta bullshit. Because this is the part that you need to do to be able to do the Awuga. Because you need it to do the combat to unlock the shit. So this is the sweaty part that gets you the fun part. So is it any fun? Yes. So long as you're willing to put in the work. So I'm leveling and getting rid of protocors, which are kind of like artifacts in other games. It's the same idea. You have to build out the memories. The stronger your memories, so like this, for example, you have to equip it with shit and buff it up and power it up and shit. Yeah. I don't need a spreadsheet to play. The way I made a spreadsheet for this. Yeah. Yeah. So like you get like a date, you get all that kind of stuff, but you also need to power this shit up or the dude's not gonna smack around very well. Like he doesn't have great stats right now. I'm not very happy with it. I need to get more cores, clearly. So I think that's all my emeralds. I think I've cleared out all of those. So we're almost done, actually. I shouldn't say almost. We're halfway done. Gotcha games. I had to uninstall and oh god, yeah, no, screw that. I think I'm at, how many gotchas am I at? 2? Have a good luck, cat. I think 2. I'm not counting Infinity Nikki anymore because I honestly don't know when I'm gonna be able to play again. Pick a color, by the way. Blue, yellow, or red. Blue, yellow, or red. We already did the other ones, so. Yeah, I think I'm down to 2. So I think Love and Deep Space and Reverse 1989. I'm pretty sure I'm my only 2 gotchas. I think. Right? Am I? The answer is yes. I have almost gotten out of the gotcha grind. I have almost found my way out. Very, very, very slow. Ugh. Okay, if no one's picking, I'm picking Sapphire. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, good. There's even less. Fucking A. Okay, let me change this to Sapphire. There we go. HP, core level is 15. HP flat. That's not great for this card, I don't think. But just keep gotcha hell. I don't think I am, because the ones that I do have, I've been playing for a while. I've been playing for both of them over a year. Like, actually, I've been playing both of them since drop. I don't think they are letting me go anytime soon. I don't think. Oh, wow. I don't lose my house. That's... Sorry. That statement alone is just so wild. Just to make sure I don't lose my house. Yeah, that'd be bad. Imagine not just losing your house like fucking in real life, and then losing it in a game too. That would fucking suck. Oh shit! Wait, I need to figure out what companions can do this. This is what companions are fucking Sapphire. Foreseer is Sapphire, and then what's the other one? Oh, you almost got me, but mine is always silent. Oh fuck! Do I only have one? No. I do only have one Sapphire pair. Surely there must be another one in the game that I don't know about. No, that's all the companions. Is there no other Sapphire companion other than Foreseer? Really? Farspace Colonel. Wait, no, Farspace Colonel's Ruby. Oh, Lumiere. That's crazy. Huh. Well, the more you know. The Hatsune Miku movie? I do not, though it doesn't shock me that there is one. Figured there would be. I mean, fucking Hatsune Miku everything. I don't know how many I ran into over the weekend. Holy fuck. I mean, I get it, but Jesus. 1.2, 8.4, 1.4, done. Okay, that's a 4-star for a crit build. That's fine. That's good. Like, I have other cards equipped, but they're not 5 stars, so I don't really have to care about them. That's a 15. That's gonna be a flat defense. Miko movie. That was so fun. Welcome back, I got. Momentarily for Miku, I assume. I don't know enough about it. I just know that it's like a Vocaloid. Like I know that, and then that's kind of all I know. I assume that they are mass marketed to the point where they have like everything under the sun when it comes to merch. I would just assume. Also, a 4-star for a crit build. Project Sekai. I'm assuming that they're from it. Based on that game. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's a shit card. We're gonna go ahead and throw that out. So is that. Oh my god. Oh, well, this was easy. I can get rid of all of these. These are all garbage. That's fine. That I can actually possibly use. Colorful stage, Miku who can't Miku who can't sing. Oh boy. Alright, defense. Crit rate. Crit damage is fine. HP bonus. And defense bonus. 1.3. 2.5. 7.2. And 8.2. That is a 4-star crit build. Okay, so not as high as the other ones, so I mean I guess I keep it, but for fucking what? I just realized, oh, there's a 4-star solar pair, that's why. Okay, I see. I was only looking at 5 stars. Decompose. I guess I shouldn't get rid of the 4-star ones that have stuff, because, oh. No, yeah, if it's solar, I don't need them, because I don't use them for any other thing. I try not to, anyway. If I have to for Hunter's Contest, then I will, I guess, but ugh. Okay, I need another color. Amber, ruby, yellow, or red, take your pick. Yellow or red? I'm gonna pick yellow. Oh fuck, there's way more than I expected. Oh shit. What is the banging outside? What, you're just making moving? Good question. I'm gonna be real, guys. I think I might need a break from this. I need a break from this. Oh my god. Do we care for story at all? Oh, I only have 1 weekly done? Shit. Take a soup break. I might call it, because honestly, I don't know when I start. When did I start? How long have I been going? Hold on. It was not my usual time, so let me look. What time I am at? Or what am I at? I'm almost at 3 hours. Holy shit. Whew. Kind of tired. Kind of getting tired, guys. We can do story though. We can. I have. Oh, I don't have any stylus left. Never mind. I don't know. I mean, I have Caleb's story to do, but I'm gonna be so honest. I'm not the biggest fan of Caleb, and so I end up just becoming a real negative Nancy whenever I do it. Let me do. Oh, it's Monday. So you know what? Let me do the what do you call it? The mini game. Just so you guys can see. We're gonna play some cloud game, and then maybe we'll call it a day. Maybe we'll do that. There we go. For those who don't know, this game also comes with a really great cloud game mini game, which I'm almost done my collections. Look at these. Zane's are almost done. I'm missing a sugar ducky, at least one more penguin, one more space penguin, and I cannot get that spring snowman to save my fucking life. The rest are rare when they pop up, but when they do, I grab them. So let's try it. Watch us not have any rare plushies in the machine, though. Just watch. Which one do you like? I'll get it for you.
Aren't you confident?
I am confident. Thank you, sir.
I'll take the plushie that looks the most like you. You first.
I don't know what that means, but okay. I need none of these. Actually, I guess I do need to unlock one more space penguin, right? So I guess I should grab that. Ooh my god. Someone told me, well, I shouldn't say someone told me specifically. Someone posted on Twitter, like, do you guys use the grip mechanic? And we're like, the what? And turns out there's a grip strength on this fucking game that I've never used in my life. I've always just done it. I've never paid attention to there being a grip strength. Wow, that was buggy as fuck. Turns out the pulsing circle at the bottom is grip. And I was like, oh, I've never noticed and I've never paid any fucking attention. I've never had a problem. So like, that's interesting. What was that? What is happening? I mean, don't get me wrong. Usually there's some kind of like clipping that happens every now and then, but like this is buggy. What the fuck? You good? Hello? That was fucking weird. Okay, so I should have unlocked the new penguin by now, I would think. Oh, I haven't. I need one more still? Oh my god. Okay, fine. Fuck. Do I have all the thistles. I have all the fucking golden throats. Damn it. So I don't really need anything else in here. Now I'm just doing it out of pride. Yep. I am getting better and better, I suppose. I don't think I am. I think I've been kind of the same every time, but sure. Let's pretend. Ooh. Okay, I did unlock the third penguin. So it's Special Agent Penguin. It's a black costume. Okay, so I did get that one. Like, unlocked it. So now it can show up in the machine. You need to catch 3 of a previous color to unlock a new color. So I need the sugar ducky, I need the penguin, I need the snowman, and I need the enemies. Well, almost all the enemies except for, oh no, I do need one more Heartbreaker. Fingers crossed. I could, it'd be nice if Heartbreaker came home. Let me get warmed up first. Why? I'm the one playing, not you. Oh, I said that. That makes sense.
Play to your heart's content.
I'm gonna play my heart's content. The results of my extensive training is crazy. What the not, those are the wrong duckies. These are not the duckies I need. I need the pink one, not the white one. And not the pink thistle, I need the pink ducky. I will say though, grabbing the golden throats is a pain in the ass. Just because they're almost like bowling pins, the way they topple over. See? What is happening? It's a minigame. That's what it was just explained. It's a minigame. It's confusing me. It's a minigame. You build your relationship with the guys by, well, technically speaking, you're supposed to probably share the claw with them. I don't. I hog it completely myself because I like playing it more. I don't let them have a turn unless it's like this where I just don't care. Because I don't need anything in here. None of these help my collection. I already have all of these. I'm gonna delay that ad actually, because there we go. You almost got it. Almost. Shut up, Zane. Playing a claw game, never could have seen that coming. Nope, never. Not a sickness at all. Ah. Oh, that was on me. That was bad aim. That was bad. At least it's over. Hopefully this last round has better machines. Gotcha player screaming at me. That's fair. Go scratch that itch. Have a good one, Zenny. Thanks for coming by. Good luck.
I take
We'll
back
need it. That gotcha monkey on our backs. Yuri, if you were here earlier, oh my god. If you get the chance, watch the VOD. I started off the haul reveal with like what I got from the Claw Arcade. It was a full-on Stitch diff set.
It's crowded here.
Dish set. But you do not. You do not.
Only when you win some. Do you want to go first?
See ya. You lucky in your anime list grow? Yeah. I don't know why the anime list, but yeah. Do you want to go first? Yes, I do.
Good luck.
Yes, I do. Please give me something I need. Mother trucker! Okay, now I don't care. Now it can be Zane's turn. I don't need any of these things. Ugh. It has been so many weeks since I've needed one of the toys in this fucking machine. For the collection. Please, I beg. Mm. That's also why I don't care to grab this. This one, technically speaking, if you want to grab a planter, normally you go... Let me try it. Let me see if I can get the grip right. Normally you go a little bit ahead of it, so it's almost more front-facing. Because the back claw will slip behind the ears, and the front claws will snap toward it. And usually it's a bit more secure, so if you get the grip right, it won't fall out. But that's the positioning. Usually. Mind you, the physics in this game can get a little wonky. So I have seen people do that, and then I've seen it flip directly out and fly across the machine, which is wild. Every time. It's always wild. I don't know what I'm building here, but I'm building a mistake pile. I don't even know if I can reach these. I don't think I can. Maybe. Oh, I can. Okay. Not that I can hold it, but I can at least reach it. Nice. Nice.
I thought you'd... Let's go.
I don't care. I don't need any of those, Zane. None of those were helpful to me. As long as I get the chocolate reward at the end, I don't care. There we go. Alrighty. Well, we'll call that a day then. That works. Let me run over to just chatting, and we'll find somewhere to go. There we go. Let's see. Let me detach this. There we go. Who's online? Oh, I know where we can go. Let me just double check. Yeah, we can go raid Joel. I actually found, thank you for doing the wrap-up command, thank you. Yes, if you want to join us offline, we do have the Discord there, where I do some more Love and Deep Space kind of stuff. And if you want to grab the first message for followers, second one for subbies, we're gonna go say hi to Joel and the Blockheads, but rather, I actually found 2 Joel arts this weekend at Anime North, which was really cool because do you know how hard it is to find porcelain made stuff? Shockingly difficult, I will say. Have a good rest of the day. Thank you, Panda, you too. So we're gonna go say hi to Joel, who I believe is playing Pummel Party. They're getting their ass beat. Oh, good, it's the Chaos Crew. I didn't realize that was today. Okay, cool. Let me set that up. There we go. And I will see you guys on, I believe Wednesday is the plan. I think we're gonna do some reverse 1989. I am saving for Ulrich, so I don't think we're gonna be doing any pulls, but I do need to do I think Limbo renews, and we're gonna do that. And anything from the event that I can still do to earn some rewards, I would like to. I do want to get a little bit further into like Reveries of Rain and the mains bulletin if I can. I'm mostly trying to build out some teams that are a little bit less of the categorical like types, if that makes sense. So we'll give that a shot. I'm getting a little sweaty in reverse now that I can. Now that I have drinker girl, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I don't know her name, but that one. But thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. I hope you guys had a good week, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.